we go. Hi all! Sorry for the little camera mix-up there, but here we are. Floyd was the DM for a moment as we started.
A brief second of Floyd
I was playing
just
Nomos.
in the DM
Surprise!
slot.
Floyd's the DM now. No. I'm your friendly neighborhood dungeon master, and this is your weekly episode of Aldrithe. Hi friends, and welcome to The Big Game, TM. It's us. We are
everybody.
The Big Gang.
We are the big
Hey,
game.
Sport, you go out to see the big game today?
Yes.
Yeah. I heard that
Big-
the team is currently on trial for murder. Murder in this game.
Yeah.
Yes. The Big Game is the big D&D game, and anyone who says it's this Super Bowl thing is wrong, and I'm glad you're here
I'll
with
take
the
the
rest of the
suit.
intellectuals.
Thank you very much.
Exactly. Alright. But, that little bit aside, we have a couple things to go over before we get started today. I see that Miscar's on Team Superb Owl, which is
Yes.
also a team that I'm on.
Would you like the soup or would you like the bowl? I don't know why this is such a difficult question. I'm personally a fan of soup.
So, Mhairi, if the big bad villain of this small arc here that is happening is a new NPC that we have not met, you have to just have them be an Aarakocra named Superb Owl.
Well, if you'd like to do that, you can use a really cool channel points feature that we have called Me My Name, where you can make sure that an upcoming NPC has the name of your choice.
There is also
Say.
a race of owl folk as of the release of Strixhaven.
Yeah.
Or even Owlins, which are another one.
There we go.
Mhm.
The Superb Owl. That is now written down. Right out the gate, too. Woohoo! The Me My Name box has been very lonely for a while. As I
Yeah.
said,
It is
though,
open again.
We got like super overloaded and then
Oh,
it
here it
disappeared.
is.
We just got drowned, by the way.
Oh, drown. Drip or drown, friends.
And another
Drip
drown.
or drown again. Drip or
Oh
drown
Oh my
again.
god, and another.
That's 3,
fun.
baby.
Ah, fuck.
And that's
It
4.
keeps going.
4.
You done? Are you done, friends?
Are you done? Do you have it out of
Drown.
your system so I can
Drown.
do my announcements?
If
Drown.
you
Swim in
put
it.
more, we're gonna wait till after the announcements. Okay.
Okay.
I
So
hope you
first
know
of
that
all-
the more you guys make us drown, the more we have to get up and
Another
use
drown.
the bathroom.
No more piss cabinet visits
So-
we have.
Wait.
First of all, so a little reminder from last week, if you missed the beginning of the session last week when I talked about this, from now on, or at least for a little bit, we're going to be doing shorter sessions than usual, going towards the 3-hour length and the 4-hour length, if you missed that last time. So that will hopefully make it easier for other people to catch up and easier on our brains. So just as a heads up, if we end an hour earlier than you expected for whatever reason, we're good. It's fine. Also, we wanted to give a brief, semi-new? I mean, we've already shouted out this person before, but we wanted to give another shout out to our wonderful artist that made our emotes, our custom emotes in chat. If you have not seen them, then someone should go dump a bunch of them in chat so people can look at them because they're wonderful. Aren't they wonderful? Aren't they super well made and wonderful, and don't you want them? Our artist has opened up emergency commissions, and so we wanted to shout them out to make sure that anyone who wants that cool, fantastic art can have access to it. If you'd like to go find that, they are at Fungal Twitch on Twitter. So fungal as in mushroom, Twitch as in .tv. So it's Fungal Twitch on Twitter. If you'd like to go check them out and send them a message to commission something cool. I know that I'm commissioning a little funky thing right now. They could really use your help. And we want to support our wonderful, wonderful friends here at Aldrithe D&D. So go check them out. Couple more things. Ewan or Vinny, who wants it first?
I can finish off. Or are you eating?
Oh,
I
okay,
can go
Vinny's
to
eating, so Ewan.
Hi, friends. Now, it's at this point of every session of Aldrithe D&D where I get to reach out to you, our beloved audience, and tell you just how much you mean to us. And, you know, if you want to give back to the stream in any way that you'd like, the best way is by telling people about it. You know, what other stream can you actively influence how hydrated the players of the campaign are? I can't name any others other than Aldrithe D&D. We're unique. And I think that's what really sets us apart, among other things that are more important. But yeah, if you know anyone who you think would get a kick out of Aldrithe D&D, or people who are just trying to get into Dungeons and Dragons in general, and think like, I don't know, there aren't many places where I feel are like not too big where it's kind of deafening, but like not too small where it's just like I'm listening to some random group. We're the fun little middle where there are a good bit of you. There are 371, which is wild. At least on our Twitch alone. Thank you so much for that. I think we have more so.
And thanks for 111 on YouTube.
Oh goodness, we breached the 100 barrier.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, but yes, I just want to thank you all so much. And yes, if you want to support the stream, I think the best way to do it, if you can't do it monetarily, which you have no reason or like obligation to do whatsoever, can't stress that enough. If you want to support us without doing it monetarily, then please share with those that you think would also enjoy it, because more eyes is better, and it means more people that we can share our story with.
Hell yeah. More people to share the story with. Sounds spectacular. Another thing, Vinny, hello, you have an announcement, my dear.
If you want to share our story and you want to be caught up, oh my god, guys, we have stuff up on YouTube. My current plan is 2 to 3 a week from now on, because I have access to very good school computers that do things very quickly. And currently, as of yesterday, I believe everything is available online right now. So if it's not on YouTube, then it's here on Twitch. So you should be able to find all of our VODs somewhere. Knock yourself out. They're here.
Fantastic. Go. Woohoo! VOD access. And yeah, of course, that'll be really great. That'll be even better once we catch up to like where we are now, and we have our shorter VODs, and then it's even easier to catch up, and we're gonna be on top of it. We're gonna be on top of it. It's gonna be great. All right. Anything else that we want to go over that I missed before we get started?
I think we're good.
All right. Then are we ready?
Happy session 60.
Yes, happy session 60. 9
if you want,
away
I actually
from the funny number.
Plug.
Funny number on its way.
So far.
Funny number.
I was going to say
the funny number approaches.
It's coming.
Yeah. Just like
Keep bringing it in.
what I was going to say was, if I could plug the Twitter, because I thought of a little funny thing, because I started getting back into working on the Aldrithe cookbook. I had kind of been slacking for a bit, but if there are any things that you have questions or suggestions for the cookbook, you should send those to us on our Twitter, because Mhairi is lonely over there, and any kind of fun interaction that we get between y'all and us is very appreciated, and we get a big old kick out of it. So
Also,
yeah, if you have any like recommendations and things like that, or things like
Also, I will say, if you check out our Twitter tomorrow, if I have the time, I might be posting a fun little surprise for Valentine's Day on the Twitter tomorrow. So,
what?
What? If you'd perhaps like to spread the good word of Aldrithe by sending your friends that don't really know about Aldrithe an Aldrithe Valentine, well, I might be able to make that happen. So, sorry, I hadn't told any of the team about this, so the audience is learning this.
Yeah, this is great.
But I have
darling.
to finish them. But yeah. So if you check us out on Twitter tomorrow, you might find some little Aldrithe things with our art on them, and it'll be fun. And so yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Anything else?
I think we're good.
Cool. Oh, I was like, why is it so quiet? It's because the beloved bot has stopped playing music.
We are so sorry, Groovy Imposter.
Groovy Imposter. Speaking of imposter, let's get into it, shall we?
God damn it.
So, last we left off in our
who was the imposter among us.
In our wonderful game of Dungeons and Dragons, the Fated Four were continuing to sail the not-so-seven seas and make their way towards the Tantalian Islands. After a few eventful days trying to make relationships with people on the boat, that sentence wasn't gonna go the way I wanted it to. Either way, after doing some stuff around the boat, don't worry about it. After doing some stuff around the boat, having a good time, whatever. Unfortunately, last session, we had a twist that definitely no one saw coming, and y'all definitely hadn't been talking about since we got on the boat. And unfortunately, Captain Payos Starry Eyes had been murdered in the night. Armani was the one to discover the body, and unfortunately on the body seemed to be evidence that linked several members of the Fated Four directly to the crime, especially Psyche and possibly Ivory. With a lot of the evidence...
Everyone except Nomos.
With a lot of the evidence not exactly pointing in the team's favor, and a series of interrogations not being as fruitful as they'd hoped, the Fated Four was, I hate to say voted off the island. I'm not gonna say the other one.
Alright, campers!
The Fated Four were deemed the top suspects on the case by the rest of the people on the boat, and were separated and put into their individual rooms.
Would you say that we're sus?
Yes, you are currently considered sus by the rest of the boat. In the meantime, we pick up with you separated into two groups, possibly for the rest of your trip, if you can't figure out what's happening. Though it appears to me that the group seems to believe that, in fact, you may have done it, which I'm interested to see how we continue to develop this. All right. So, in each of the
Floyd
rooms...
keeps making those Among Us jokes. Armani is just going to wake up one morning with just hands around their throat.
Yeah.
We got Constitution save.
So, your two groups are Ivory and Nomos, and Psyche and Armani. So... Does the Fated Four have a plan?
No. You think we have a plan?
I did have a plan until people started lying to Nomos, and then...
I didn't lie for shit, to be clear.
Well,
lying by omission is still lying.
I did not.
I'm not lying anymore. Like, make up your mind. Slash J. God.
Yeah,
I don't
my
have a very
feelings
important
do,
question.
Spear Waddle D.
No, hold on. I have an important question. Did they let me go grab Harold?
Sure. I'll let you have Harold with you in the room. I'll just say that out of the two of you,
anxiously petting him.
I'll say that for your sake, you and Nomos were put in your room, Ivory, and then Psyche and Armani were put in Psyche's room.
Okay.
Yeah, people lying to me hurts my feelings. People lying to Nomos gives you a little chuckle. I cannot stress to you how much of outside of actual playtime Aldrithe D&D is just the various party members lying to me, or at least in the past was just people straight up lying to me, or like just telling me things that did not happen happened, or things that did happen didn't. I was actively just lied to by the entire cast of the fucking party.
Ewan, I feel very bad about it, and I'm sorry.
The siblings plot secret needed to be protected.
It was the siblings plot secret. The thing is, I can't say it wasn't my fault, because it was my fault. A lot of it was my fault, but I try not to do it anymore.
I will say, note, we did get a stop. You violated the law from Miscon. That
Harold is
hard to contain. I don't know what that means, so I'm just
I
gonna
think
write
he's trying
it down.
to scratch me and get out of my arms, because I'm holding him as I...
Let him define what it means.
Yeah. Hey, Miscar, please explain.
Is it hard to contain him physically? Is it hard to contain his willpower? The insurmountable will of a being recently imbued with sentience is something that nigh upon anyone can try to picture in their mind.
Damn. All right.
I just want an emotional support check-in, please.
What a start to this session. So, if the group has no plan, are each of you just going to kind of sit and wait in your rooms, or what is your plan as players while you are locked up in this?
We are physically, like, in the boat, physically we are neighbors, correct?
Yes.
Do our sending stones require being able to see each other?
If they're working on the message spell, they cannot pass through a foot.
I doubt our boat has
it's either
foot
stone or
walls.
This
wood.
boat can go through. The message spell can. Go
Okay.
through the walls
Okay,
of this
then
boat.
we're fine.
I doubt a boat has foot-thick walls, just in general. That's just probably not good boat construction.
We did get an explanation on Harold.
Didn't go peacefully.
Meaning that he didn't go peacefully. But if you want a concept of Harold to warp your mind, I'm game. Harold constantly warps my mind. I fear Harold more than I fear the Lady of Thorns and like Kasana combined. Because those beings are both they've reached their peak. They're not getting any stronger. They are they've been around for a very long time. Harold is a fresh threat. We don't know what he's capable of. We know what the Lady of Thorns and Kasana do. In terms of planning, Nomos is going to definitely talk to Ivory and be just like, hey, so how much were you keeping from me? Would
he like to cast Zone of Truth?
We'll see. We'll play through that. But as a player, please. I know that we discussed that. Actually, in character, we did discuss that tomorrow. Omoros. Gorodar.
Hello? Omoros and Gorodar are deeply different people.
Hello?
Nomos is two father figures, one the positive, one the negative. But
Dad is
but Gorodar was going to prep Zone of Truth the next day and then interrogate us with the captain's help. So we do have tonight, but tomorrow there are things happening. I do remember that.
Yes. I mean, would you like to play out our conversation of what the fuck happens?
I would love to, but also I didn't know if anyone else had anything.
Do your other besties in the other room?
I guess not. Since no one is claiming.
Psyche and Mani just T-posing on their beds, clipping through the mattresses just a little bit.
Psyche looks haunted. Psyche looks a little fucked up. Actually, you know what? I think Psyche is probably praying.
Oh, what are you saying?
If we're like okay getting into it, because I don't want to like steal time for
you guys
for
are
prayers.
in jail. We've got time.
True. Yeah, no. Psyche's got their journal and just is sort of sitting in the corner, like rocking back and forth, writing. Very fun to watch. And it's basically just a summary of the things that have happened. And then eventually it just stops and writes, I don't know if I did it. And then writes that again. And then writes that again and just kind of keeps writing that over and over like a fucking expanding word cloud.
You write that for... I'd say at least 5 repetitions before you just get whoa.
I stop. I thought the knife was gone. And I just sort of leave it there.
I think it was.
Do we still have the knife on us?
I thought we gave the knife to the rest of the crew.
That's
The
what I
captain.
thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you did give that back?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, just
Yes, we did. We did. Well, if it was gone, then it came back again. It has done that a couple times.
what would have
seems-
brought it back?
I always just assumed it followed me. I don't know. I've never really thought about it. She wants to torment me, I guess, maybe.
Oh, Psyche, dear child, I'm not letting her anywhere near you right now.
Then the knife is just like a sentient knife.
I don't know. It's a knife.
True. It's like he kind of like audibly chuckles a little bit at that one, like the not like a full laugh, just like the
But
Shit, it sure is.
if you're worried, the lady wouldn't have had any direct influence on you in... Oh, I'm not sure how many days your time, but I've been working.
could it be someone else?
The lady can do a lot of things.
I'm worried. I think Macaulay might be working with. I start writing Kesana and then I cross it out.
My influence.
Do you think she could be involved? I don't expect you to give me all the answers.
Do I think she could be? Yes. Do I think she is? I don't know. You said, writing it down here, that she was under the influence of a spell, when she said she wasn't.
Yeah.
So, could it be?
I don't know. She's the only one who saw me throw the knife away.
Are you sure?
I thought I was. Not really trusting my memory right now, but yeah, I thought so. I'll keep looking.
I know you'll figure it out.
Thank you.
Stay brave, Psyche. You can do it.
And I just write to myself, stay brave again, and then I close the book.
Fair enough. Okay. So, with that going on in one side of the room, or in one side of the two rooms, I suppose. On one side of the wall, we have Psyche praying. On the other side of the wall, We
A
had
conversation.
a conversation. So what's going on over there?
Yeah.
I'm on the top bunk. I'm just sitting holding Harold, and then he like crawls out and flaps around and stuff. And I just kind of.
I will let you know that I have received a incredibly detailed extended definition of what the
Oh, good.
of what the thing was privately.
All right, hit it.
No, I've. Okay, good to know. Good to know. It's fine. You guys go ahead.
Okay.
Hello?
You guys go ahead. Have your little conversation.
I'm chewing, sorry, one sec.
Fair enough.
Release
Speed.
your inhibition
Speed
on
on
your
your
skin.
No one else can feel it for you.
Yeah? Okay, sorry.
Yeah?
I had to eat like that one TikTok of the guy, like private investigator that eats like a dog. And, like, I had to take that cookie and just like...
Jesus. Okay, bringing it back in.
Yes. But... yeah, Nomos is probably just sitting on the bed for a while. He knows that he's done nothing wrong. And he's familiar with the scenario of, I know I've done nothing wrong, but I'm still gonna stay with my friends. But also, I don't appreciate it. I appreciate it when things go wrong, and maybe I'm not involved, but at least I'm informed. And he wasn't. I think after a while of silence, no one's on the bottom bunk, yeah.
Yeah, Ivory likes the top one.
That makes sense. You hang down, just like.
Yeah.
No one just asks. So, anything else you were keeping from me, or?
I told you in the other room under the zone of truth that I have no idea what's going on.
Oh wait, no, sorry, you didn't lie to me. Sorry, no, someone else did.
We did.
Yeah, the others did.
Yeah?
The others did. Right, sorry.
Can I know what about?
Oh, I don't.
I feel like I am also out of the loop here a little.
Then I'll fill you in. So, I did my zone of truth. I told everyone, please don't resist. Just let it pass over you.
Which I did.
You did. You were fine. You were great. Good job.
Thanks.
Some people who didn't do that included Macaulay, for one. They still failed.
You already didn't trust them all that much.
That's just one object. And then I think, was it both Psyche and Mani? I know Mani succeeded. Psyche failed.
I don't remember.
No, I think Psyche succeeded.
Psyche passed.
Succeeded.
No,
I succeeded
Okay,
and
I remember you
lied.
were rolling kind of sucky that day. Okay. In both Psyche and Armani decided to not let it affect them, and both resisted the spell. So I don't know to what extent they were being truthful with me. Oh right, yeah, they have the ring. They have the ring that protects them from mind. Yeah, ring of mind shielding. Right. But so they could have been lying to me. I don't know, which I'm not sure I appreciate after everything.
I mean, can't we ask? And I hold up my sending stone.
I mean, we can. I will say, I don't know much about the other people on this ship. I do know that you are one who tends to wield Witch Bolt as an offensive spell, and there was. I know you were honest with me, but are we ruling out potential, enchantment magic, or
Is
Psyche
that
said there's no something.
really where you think I did this?
I don't think you did it willingly. If you did, I would have known.
Cool.
I'm not blaming you. I think you were simply a vessel for something, which, trust me, we are quite familiar with, so there's no blaming there.
Can the greater powers that be not leave us the fuck alone?
Not with our luck, no.
Yeah.
Still, I
Well-
think that we should be able to, if we discuss between the four of us, we might be able to find some kind of idea of where to go from here. And Gordar tomorrow is going to be running us through a bit of a gauntlet just to get a double blind study going on here. So
If they resisted and Psyche can't fail, won't that just occur again? We kind of need to know what's going to happen tomorrow, because if they're going to confess something, we're kind of fucked.
that's why I said we should discuss. Also, the ring can be taken off.
True.
And I can simply hope that they don't resist him as they did me, but that's why we should discuss.
Okay. Yeah. Grabbing stone.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all in range?
I assumed.
Yeah, they are.
Unless there's a 30 feet distance.
With
We got
the
some big
walls
ass rooms.
30 feet thick.
This boat is like normal ass boat, and then just like a giant rectangle of wood.
They put you in the cell rooms from the beginning. Welcome to Death Row.
God.
Great.
I was gonna say the ship doesn't have a brig.
It's a passenger ship, I would hope not.
Yeah, I said it doesn't have one. But yeah.
Yeah, y'all
Did
in
anyone
range?
respond? Or?
I thought Psyche responded.
Yeah, I responded.
Oh, I didn't hear.
We were all laughing
So
about 30-foot
we-
wall.
Right. Yeah. So we should discuss what is the plan, and also discuss what is. Let's get everyone on equal footing. I'd appreciate that.
I drop my stone for a minute. Can you just ask them why they lied?
Noah's not on the stone. Sure. You two both refuse to be truthful with me, whether knowingly or unknowingly. Why? And over what? Because I thought we were past this at this point.
I was scared.
And about
I assume
what?
I'm also hearing in this. Sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we're all four
I
of
am
us.
assuming this functions like a group call. I'm
This
playing
is a group-
fast
Yeah,
and
we're in a
loose
Discord.
with
We're
Cannon.
We're all in the Discord.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I'm
doing
playing
something-
fast and loose with Cannon right now, but like Cannon rules of the spell, but I am letting this function like a group Discord call.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Didn't? So someone was lying in general yesterday.
Psyche, stop praying and spamming general.
Like it up to the
Keep that in
praying
vent,
channel.
thank you.
Yeah, it's actually Nomos
Should
and
be
Psyche
in
both
vent.
keep praying in vent.
God fucking damn it.
Or venting in the prayer channel. But
No venting in the prayer chat.
Brain went.
I think Armani responds to that with, I knew that if I showed them the evidence, they would try to pin Psyche, and I knew I didn't want them to go down for this. I didn't want any of us to go down for this. I guess that kind of fucking backfired, but
I mean, you could
Yeah,
have told
little
me.
out the window now.
had the
You
same
would have
problem.
told
I-
me that.
there wasn't really time.
I thought
we
I
had a few
did it.
hours of just milling around and investigating people, and we have
Yeah, but it would've been-
we have a magic stone with which we can silently communicate across 30 feet of distance over multiple hours.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, Nomos. I did forget that I had the stuff. I'm gonna be completely and totally honest with you. I did forget that I had that.
Do you have pockets?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Do you
No.
not keep it on your person?
It's in the purse. You
Uh,
can wear it.
Well,
Like,
there
I
are
turned it into a
stones.
necklace. That was smart.
Armani
Yeah, I'm
says,
like,
no,
were
I
they
keep it on
jewelry?
myself. And I
Where
rolled
do you
a.
put it?
Armani says, I keep it on myself. But they rolled a fucking 16 to deception. So I guess if you want to see if they're lying,
Yeah,
know.
sure. I'll
Yeah.
roll for that.
Do we do this at a disadvantage because we were through a wall?
I think we know Monty pretty well.
Okay, that was a 17 plus
We know
5.
what Monty sounds
Okay,
like
so
when they're
Ivory
lying through the
sees
teeth.
through it.
I don't know where my stone is. It's buried at the bottom of my luggage.
Well, you're using it right now, but
God.
Sure, I dug it out for this conversation.
Psyche,
At the time,
Psyche
I don't know where my
elbowed
phone
them
is.
and,
I say on the
held up-
phone.
Yeah. Yep.
Monty the type of person to ask me where their phone is while they're on the phone with me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Money is the type of person to text you saying they lost their phone.
Yeah.
And they have a Windows computer, so you know that they're not doing it through like a Mac.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Although,
um,
let's
but
be
yeah.
real, Armani would be a Mac bitch.
Armani would.
Yeah,
be-
that's true. That's
Armani
true.
Would be an Apple truther and would die by Apple.
Mhm.
Well,
They're
but they have an Android phone. No, they have an Apple. They're the auxiliums
have
are
an
an
Apple.
Apple.
The
They're-
auxiliaries
they're
are
an
an
Apple
Apple
family.
family through and
Fuck.
through.
They have like all the rose gold stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh
They're like,
God!
yeah.
Yeah.
Is there
They're
an
all
Apple
matches,
version of
all
of
clear
Alexa?
cases.
Yep.
All cases.
This
God.
makes me physically ill to think about. Thank you.
I mean, this is just the truth.
guys, we're having a moment.
Are we?
Yeah.
We were.
No, you
Um,
don't know where you keep it, but that's besides the point. What are we doing?
Yeah,
About it,
Gorov's
then.
coming by tomorrow to give us a second line of questioning, and we should decide on what things we are going to be truthful about. Ideally, all of it, and then something to support us if we are being completely truthful, because Elnet knows that this currently doesn't look great for us.
I thought the knife was gone, and I sort of explained the whole situation TM with the knife. And probably apologize for lying a couple times as I like continue talking about the knife. But
Do you mention that that Pash is kind of
yes,
helping you
I'm
out there a little bit?
passionate doing godly babysitter work because I'm like, it's not the
Okay.
lady. I thought it was the lady. It's not the lady.
We are
Um,
on the ocean.
Yeah, I know.
I don't mean to point fingers, but it is. her
No,
domain.
I'm kind of inclined to point fingers.
I mean, I could ask. I might get a 1 or 2 word answer. You know how she is.
Yeah, sure.
Armani, would it be a good idea for you to try to reach out to someone?
What's
Oh my God.
Vaqueline going to do?
You want me to pray?
I don't know.
I
That
Vaqueline
voice
not
Maybe
gonna
just
tell you to
some
go stab
godly
someone.
protection on your end, maybe?
Oh God.
He's a god of
I don't even-
combat.
That's
Yeah,
protection.
He hates me. I feel like we're forgetting that really key part of this, but he really does not
Yeah.
like me. Actually, he doesn't hate me. He just doesn't care about me at all, which I think is worse.
Maybe you should work on that.
Maybe.
so tomorrow.
Yeah.
They'll ask us questions and we'll tell them what we know.
Nothing.
Nothing. But you know. So what do you guys think could have done it?
My guess is some form of enchantment. Looking at the body, yes, the knife is yours, but the lightning scars ring quite true for Ivory. I don't think it was willing or knowing, but...
Hey, question, Mhairi.
Hey.
This is a dumbass question.
No dumb questions.
Oh yeah, no it is. Wait, hold on.
Would you have burned a spell slot? Would you have known that you burned a spell slot?
For what?
Witch bolt.
Oh yeah, for Witch Bolt. That is a good question, actually. Did I wake up
Can you
tired?
tell if you've burned spell slots in,
Yes, you can.
like,
You've not burned a
internally?
spell slot.
I've not burned a spell slot. Okay, cool.
Interesting.
Uh,
This was last night.
it was last night, but
And you did continue a long rest, which means you would have regained your spell slots.
You
perhaps.
don't actually
I
know
had
what time of night that happened at.
yeah.
Psyche...
A quick question though. How intelligent do creatures need to be to speak?
What?
no,
I think
Go
minimum
on.
intelligence of 6.
I believe it's
Okay,
6,
and how much
yes.
does Harold have?
You don't know.
Not enough.
You don't
Yet.
Okay, I'm like,
Here's
I
the
do
thing.
have comprehend languages.
if
If the
Harold-
problem is him not speaking common, I do have comprehend languages and could try to listen to chicken.
That implies that chicken is a language that is had by people.
Bird.
He's a chicken!
Bird aren't people.
Hey!
No, like, Aarakocra are people. Birds aren't.
If he's smart enough, technically he's people.
You can try. You can cast comprehend languages and then give it a shot.
I don't say this on the group chat. I drop the stone. I'm like, do you think Harold might have seen anything if anything happened in the night and me and Psyche were asleep? Because
Harold was struggling in your arms.
Do you think that he could tell you in any meaningful way?
I have comprehend languages.
That implies that he speaks a language.
Be kind to him.
No, it isn't an insult. It is a genuine, where would he have learned?
I don't know. He's been around us for plenty of time, so perhaps he can understand us. And, I mean, at this point, I think his only limitation, and if he can or cannot speak, is the fact that he does not have the vocal cords to produce the right sounds. So,
Give him a pen and paper, then.
he doesn't know how to hold a pen.
You've discovered this on playing your game.
Again, you
Yes.
don't know
Is
if
there
he
any way
speaks
that you can
common if
attempt-
he can speak. Or-
That's the thing. If he could
We
communicate...
don't know if he can, but he might be able to understand common a little bit at this point, with how much we have spoken to him. Maybe, depending on how intelligent he is. We don't know. So I will hand him a pen and paper, actually.
Nomos
okay,
over the
if he
stone.
can't speak
Sorry
common,
for
why
this.
do you think he would be able to
Why would you write
common?
common?
No, I'm going to do this, where,
Harold has probably heard a language. He's never been introduced to the alphabet. If I live in
He
China,
knows how
if
to
I
make
am
X's
stuck
and
in
O's.
China for like a month, I can't
No,
just write
hey, hold on.
Mandarin.
Hey, hold on. No, he knows how to make X's and O's. And I hand him a pen and paper, and I put it in front of him, and I climb down from the top bunk.
X and O are 2 letters of a 26-letter
win!
alphabet.
What?
You
No,
didn't let me do
I know
it.
what they're going
Okay.
with this. I know where they're going with this.
And I look Harold dead in the eye, and I go, X is no. O is yes.
Oh my god.
Did you see anything last night? And I hand him the pen.
You can also tell him to like peck the respective
Harold
symbol.
draws an O.
Well, was X was yes and
X
O was
is
what?
no, O is yes.
Yeah.
What the
Harold.
fuck? Nomos is watching, mouth agape in utter terror. He picks up
I
his
turn
stone,
to
hand
Nomos and go,
trembling. His hand trembling.
fucking
He
told you.
talks on the stone saying, so the chicken is
Psyche over the
sentient.
stone just goes, "Is everything okay in
The
there?
chicken is sentient.
What the fuck?"
I grab it. I cannot explain this. My chicken is so smart. Okay.
We're going to the hells for this. We are going to the hells for this.
You kind of hear, through the wall. Is that well? No, he can get through the wall because he can just kind of spawn in. You kind of just a moment later you get, yeah, it's not that bad. Once you get used to it.
Used to what? What?
It's just Dark's
Being in
voice.
hell.
Being in the Nine Hells.
Oh.
No, fuck you.
Okay. I need to make sure that you are currently understanding this and are not just trying to play Tantalian tic-tac-toe with yourself, which is fine. You understand what I'm asking about, the murder?
That's a really non-specific question.
Just
Are you asking if Harold is familiar with the concept of murder?
I don't.
Harold
just like
hesitates
he
and kind of
knows-
looks up at you.
Also, Harold's
Okay,
been in
sorry.
the room all day, right?
I carry him
He's
most
been
But
with
this
places.
is
you.
about last night.
Okay.
Anyway.
But like, would Harold have the context of what the murder was to know if this
Okay.
is what Ivory's talking about? I was wondering if he was there.
Sorry.
Too
hold
complex a question. Roll again.
on. No, hold on. Okay, last night, Harold. Did one of us leave the room?
X.
Did someone enter our room?
Oh.
What the fuck? Is it one of me or not me, Armani or Nomos?
X.
Was it I'm just gonna go down the fucking list of everyone in the whole ship.
I have a list if you want.
Okay,
it.
yeah, no. Hand it to me.
I'll just feed it to
Is
you.
there an I don't know option?
Ooh.
Was it Payaz?
Or if you don't know the answer, just like I do like a scribble. That's like
Yeah.
like a little scribble. Did you not
Who's-
recognize them?
When you ask, did you not recognize them, you get an O.
Okay.
Yes, I didn't recognize them.
Gang, I'm like pretty sure it's just a fucking changeling.
Same.
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
I do genuinely think it's a changeling.
A magically
Right there.
powered change.
Okay.
Well,
No, okay.
You say, did you recognize them? Did you not recognize them? He goes, O for yes, and then scribbles.
You
Oh.
don't know. Is it that you just don't know their name?
X.
Someone you've never seen before.
Scribble.
Okay. Tomorrow or whenever people come in, if you recognize the person, just in case,
Scribble.
throw a fit. Scribble. No, like if you recognize the person, come in
Scribble.
tomorrow.
You don't know if he'd be able to recognize them.
Cautious O.
Okay.
Chicken.
But it was a person.
O.
Were they wet?
The chicken just looks
Did
at
someone
you.
come out of the ocean? We're in the domain of sirens.
Scribble.
You don't know if they were wet?
Circle.
No, that's the weirdest
They-
question you could possibly ask.
Sirens exist, Ivory!
Also, Harold, my dearest darlingest Harold, are you okay traveling with us?
Oh.
Do you feel enriched?
Guys, do you know that
That's
the
another
first
question.
episode of Parks and Rec, the first scene of the first episode, where Leslie Knope walks up to a child on the swings and goes, "I'm just gonna ask you a survey about our parks. Would you say you're having a lot of fun, some amount of fun, or no fun. And the child stares at her and she asks some more questions off this little clipboard. That's what this feels like.
He's now been asked 2 questions at once. So you need to commit
Ivory's
to a
first.
question.
Ivory's first.
Nomos, hold on. I'm sorry, I forgot what I asked. Hold
Restate
on.
your question.
You said, "Are you okay traveling with us?"
Are you okay traveling with us? When do you get to certain spot? Do you want to go by yourself? First off, are you okay traveling with us?
Oh.
Okay. If you ever want to leave, let me know somehow.
Scribble. Which I will just let you know is chicken for how the fuck would I be able to do that?
We could teach.
Yeah. Harold, would you like to
other
learn
more
common?
complex form of communication.
Writing?
Well, no, because again, that's a very long process. We're trying to solve a murder. We'll
I can
get
give you
back to
chicken
this.
school. We can get you into like a private chicken school or
Rory
Scribble?
gave us a murder mystery, and we are
Ivory,
trying to teach
Nomos
chicken
grabs
common.
Ivory by
Discovered
both sides of
your
the
chicken's
head.
sentience.
Nomos grabs Ivory
What
by both sides
happened?
of the head and just, Ivory,
yes.
we're solving a murder, and if we don't
Sorry.
solve it, we are going to prison or being killed.
Circle.
I am immeasurably scared of the fact that you have given a being sentience. And I would love to explore that later. But right now, I don't want to die or go to prison again.
Harold, if we go to prison, I'm so sorry. That's just the
What?
statement.
That's not a question.
get
That's
it?
a statement. Yeah.
You get like a
statement.
cautious scribble
And
and then an X.
I'm sorry if we go to prison. Yes.
Okay, sorry. But
Nomos on the
if
stone.
you do recognize the person, if you see them again, will you just like screech, squawk, flap, be loud, okay?
Oh.
Nomos on the stone says, "Okay, we've created a sort of yes or no
We've
system with Harold.
interrogated
We've communicated with Harold. Okay, the information we have got
Do
is...
you have any yes or no questions for Harold? And also, do you think
Yes.
that I should cast Zone of Truth on Harold? Do we think he
No.
has the
Leave my
capacity
boy
to
alone.
lie?
Fine.
The chicken.
Yes, I have a
I don't
question.
think unless the chicken is the murderer. Ask the chicken if he's the murderer.
Hey guys, it's like Psyche just in the corner. Psyche has been taking notes. I just sent us like a swath of questions in the general chat.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Okay.
figure out what happened. No, this is just for me to have. Psyche has been doing that in their journal in the corner this entire time.
Okay.
You
You did you say if you had any questions for Harold?
I do have a question for Harold. Yes.
Okay,
Question
Harold,
for
Psyche
Harold.
has a question for you.
Did whoever came in do something to us?
I relay this.
Scribble.
Did
Did they search through your belongings?
Did they take anything or
X.
It's a no.
Were they a different person when they left the room than when they came in?
Scribble.
Okay, cool. So probably some
He's a
kind of.
chicken.
Well, also probably I think there's a distinct chance that it might not be a shapeshifter. It might just be that there was some
Well,
kind
it was dark.
of confusing.
I was going to say, Harold cannot see in the dark.
Yeah, that and you couldn't see because this was dark. I think that's correct, right?
Yeah,
Circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's dark. Okay.
It was dark. It was him all along.
No, but it wasn't dark as in our friend's dark.
X.
Okay.
No, it wasn't not dark.
Please.
Hold on. It was our friend's dark.
X.
Okay.
Chickens
don't
have night
believe
vision
in
in D&D.
the rules of Dungeons and Dragons. Chickens have night vision, which is
No.
I believe they
unfortunate.
have advantage on
Chickens do
perception
not
checks
have
based on
dark
smell.
vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, chickens
Yeah, they do.
not have dark vision.
No. But yeah.
I need to
so-
give my chicken some night goggles ASAP.
Yeah.
He becomes a war chicken.
Psyche just sort of nods and then keeps writing again.
Okay.
Any
And
other-
do you know if they did anything like, you know, when I cast my magic and I have like components and like say words, those things, did they do anything like that?
Oh.
So yes, verbal or somatic. Oh, sorry, somatic components? Somatic is hand.
Sorry, the
hand
DM
movement.
needs to Google something.
Gotta check the spell.
Yeah, somatic is hand movements, verbal is speaking, material is material.
Because if we can nail down what spell it is based on
Well,
what
here's the
we-
thing. No, here's the thing. Because I'm doing
Wait.
research on this, and it's one of my major questions, which is why would they have had to see us? Most spells involving shape changers and also even changelings don't require you to be actively seeing or in contact with the person you're transforming into.
I know why.
Why?
They didn't come into your room to see you. They came into your room to take your knife.
I didn't
Harold
have
said they
my
didn't
knife
go
on
through
me.
your belongings, and
But
said they
it
didn't
could.
have their
Here's the
knife.
thing. It's reappeared on your person before.
They did not go through our belongings,
didn't
and
take
I did
anything.
not have the knife.
That's
the knife
true,
should
right,
have been
okay.
gone. According
Okay.
to Pash and I, there's no reason the knife should have been there.
Mhm.
Also,
I love that our most informed person here is our chicken.
Also, your chicken, if you go through it like verbal, somatic, material, will confirm.
Hey guys,
Hmm?
wild fucking question.
Yeah.
What if it was the fucking knife?
Like the knife just got up and did it itself.
The knife is alive, is
Yeah.
what you're saying?
What
Can
what
I-
if the knife was alive and then got out of the ocean and did a murder and then just wanted to cause problems?
sorry, there was magic cast here. Can I cast detect magic and see if there's any residual stuff? Because this was in this room.
It's in this room.
It's
yes.
in this room. You can cast detect
I
magic.
cast
Also,
detect
Harold
magic.
says that verbal and somatic components were used, not material.
Okay.
Verbal and somatic. That does narrow it down a little bit.
Mhm.
Okay, let me get my character sheet out. For
Detect
Armani
magic, I'm
spell.
also
Yes, I
gonna
cast
look up.
detect magic.
I'm also gonna look up the spell real quick because I know that I modify that spell on my own with my homebrew things, but I'm gonna look at some limitations here. It's been.
Yeah, I'm taking note from what Harold says.
I know when this happened in the night in my head, and I am deciding a thing.
If it's faded.
It's been a while.
Okay.
A little under 24 hours.
Let me go back to the original spell. I'm trying to decide if you can pick up on any of this.
I can make a check of some kind to see if I can like hone in.
Sure, make an Arcana check for me.
Great. I have a
Can
plus
I
one.
help?
Not really.
Yeah, because you can't see the magic. Is the
Okay.
thing.
I was gonna say, like, if there was... Somatic is materials, right?
Somatic
is
movement.
hand movements.
Oh, sorry.
Material is
Okay, never
material.
mind. I would like to look on the doorknob to see if there's any blood on it because I know that there was blood on the doorknob of the murder scene. I don't know if it happened before or after, so...
That's a
I don't look
19 for Arcana. 18 plus 1.
19 for Arcana, 18 plus 1. That is, this is, you find lingering, evidence of an enchantment spell.
Okay.
And you want to look around the room to see if you can, you're specifically looking at, like, the doorknob?
Yeah, just the door itself.
Let me check something. Make an investigation check.
Okay. Ugh.
Do you want to share that you're doing this with me so I can assist you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm
This
not
is
being
something that we
shy
can
about
both
it.
see. Okay.
I will take an assist, sure. That's better. 13 plus 6. I can't do
19?
math. 19?
19. You have to kind of poke around it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I also rolled. I got a 25.
You also rolled, or
Sorry.
did you give assistance to
I
Ivory?
rolled twice.
Oh, you
Okay,
rolled twice? Never
Ivory,
mind.
what was your first roll?
The first was lower.
I will give it to
I don't
Nomos
remember what it
then.
was. It was like an 8. Okay.
I will give it to
If
Nomos
you want,
then.
you can give it to me. Sorry, that's a 24. 19 plus 5.
24. Nomos, you go and with Ivory look around the doorknob, trying to see if there might be some evidence there. And yeah, just barely. There is a tiny smear of blood on the back side of the doorknob.
So,
Do I have like a handkerchief?
Sure.
I can take. We never mind. We can't.
What
do
are you
anything
gonna do with the blood sample? We're in
Yeah.
this
fantasy
is some
world.
kind of DNA analysis that doesn't exist yet.
You got
I
a
was gonna
fucking
say
centrifuge?
hemomancy, but sure.
Well, what this? So I found blood at the scene on the doorknob. So they came here after.
Interesting. Nothing was planted. Harold, was anything planted?
Did they put anything into the room?
X scribble?
Okay.
Damn it. Next time we come into some funds, first thing I'm doing is buying myself some new armor, but the second thing I'm doing is buying some goggles for that for Harold.
For Harold, yeah, no. Yeah,
Fida is usually
like
also
some night vision goggles, Harold.
Several circles.
Oh yeah, we're
Here's
gonna
the
check out
thing,
this
we usually
chicken.
do also have Fida about. This does also imply that Harold would not be sleeping, which he does need to do.
No, it's more just. I mean, if something just woke him up, then him being able to see something is very good. And also, like, if we get separated at night, or if he just wants to go be able to see at night, it's probably good.
Wait a minute! Oh my goodness! Nomos gives his stone to Harold.
Oh my god!
You can communicate telepathically.
And
I need to check the parameters of this
I hold
spell
hands,
message.
I share hold hands with my stone.
You guys are going apeshit crazy with this chicken, and I am just scrolling through spell lists. I am making diagrams.
No. And thank you so much, Sadie. This is your role in this is just as, if not more important.
No, let's go with just as. This is very important.
Hello?
God.
This is not
Nomos
explicitly
hands the
written in the
stone
spell,
to
is
her.
it?
Nomos hands the stone to Harold, and then has a brief moment of realizing, like, oh god. what have I done?
Okay. So
Sorry,
I did
the
just
fact
check.
that-
I did just check the
fact
rules
that
as
it's
written.
Enchantment is fucking me up.
Yes, it's enchantment. The rules as written, the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. This does not say that the target automatically understands the message, just that it hears it. Which
We
means
have
that you
established that he
probably
can
get...
understand.
Well, he can understand you, but
Yeah.
that means that he can probably only cluck at you.
I have
Damn.
comprehend languages.
Well, you can do that with or
It's
without
not a
the pebble.
language.
Okay, I would. No, hold on.
Pluck doesn't count as language.
I don't care. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
There are no shape changing enchantment spells that I found.
Yeah, those are transmutation.
Okay.
Those are transmutation.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we are not.
Hold on.
A spell was cast.
Mhm.
Yes.
They weren't imitating us. They needed something else from us.
Yes.
They were doing something to us.
And neither of us left.
Nope, neither of us left.
Okay. Harold. I'm going to cast the spell really quick. You're going to have a singular minute. Oh, wait, is it a singular minute? No, it's an hour. Oh god. They have a whole hour. Okay, cool. if this works, I might be able to understand you for an hour. Okay?
Okay. I mean, that's your
That's a
D&D
circle.
is your DM is googling things again.
I understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that I hear, is what it says.
We're back to the question:
Chicken
is this a
isn't
language?
I don't know that. It's up to you to
It
decide.
isn't. That, no, because here's the
there's
thing.
there's
If
there's
it was a
thing called
language,
Speak with Animals.
from my rules, I was gonna say, if chicken was a language, the spell Speak with Animals would be useless. It would be a useless spell that no one would use.
That's fair. That's a fair
This
point.
is true.
Yeah, you using this nullifies half the use of a
I don't
druid.
think in character Ivory knows this. I think they are going to try anyway.
No
Okay,
one has
you
been
can
telling you
cast-
this whole time.
Ivory is vehemently ignoring you.
You can cast
Great.
comprehend languages.
Okay.
And Harold looks up at you.
I do so. Wait, I threw all my wild magic. Okay, I'm fine. Go ahead.
You explode into a ball of fire, killing Harold.
You assume Harold is only an animal.
I turn into stone
you-
again.
Listen, it didn't.
Fuck
It
you,
did as
Joel.
much to Naira.
Oh my
as
god.
it was a whole ass person.
Roll twist of fate.
Okay. 35.
35, 1 sec, let me pull up my thing.
That is close to the fireball one.
Yes, it is.
If I remember
Oh,
correctly.
Jesus.
Depending on what
I
chart
think
I decide to
31
use.
might be fireball.
I will say, if this is in character, if I'm casting a spell and I'm in a small room, I will back up into a far corner.
The radius of
I know.
fireball
but
is
if it's
20
like-
feet.
If it's like a thing that has a small radius,
So, the good news is, it's not fireball.
cool. Bad news is,
The bad news is, I would like you to roll a d6.
okay, is this the fucking one where it sends me to a plane of existence? 1.
There's a lot of ones that
One?
make you roll a d6.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't think that's very noticeable then.
Okay, cool.
Hey,
But I know what happened?
I think I know what this is.
It doesn't undo scars, I don't think, or anything similar. For the record, you get younger 1 year.
Yeah, that's the one!
Cool. I have to go edit my character sheet now.
I mean,
God damn.
you've still experienced that number of years on
I am
Earth.
editing it to say physically 22.
But yeah.
Ivory is just a
Same
bit more
age.
baby-faced.
Depending on when my birthday is, you could be younger than me now.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Do I see magic happen?
Yeah.
Can I investigation check that shit or perception check that shit?
Arcana?
Okay, I can do Arcana. I'm a little less good at it, but
Ivory's
That's
going to
natural
live another
20.
year.
Nat 20? Ivory is young and spry. About 1 year more young and spry.
They stretch a little bit, and their back doesn't crack. It's
Yeah.
almost like they just feel a little younger.
Ivory is slightly shorter and Nomos notices.
I think
Ivory
I got on my
loses, like,
growth
an
spurts
inch.
young. No!
Here's this thing. This spell is terrifying. If that effect is terrifying if it goes wrong.
I
'Cause
was
here's the
being
thing. Ivory's
particularly
lifespan is like 70.
I was being particularly nice. Usually it's roll a d10, and it can be up to
Ugh.
10
Yes.
years.
That's why that's what threw me off because you said roll a d6. And I'm like, no, that one is a d10.
I'm usually nice and do
Oh my
d6
God.
instead. Hi.
How silly. I got a
God.
1.
Nomos is just staring for a moment and just disregards it. We don't need to worry about this right now.
Okay. I look at Harold. Can you explain what you saw?
Harold looks up at you.
I look at
Understanding
him.
and knowledge in his eyes.
Yeah.
And squawks.
Okay, that didn't work. My beautiful
God.
boy.
Here's the
other
thing. He will
things.
get his chance. He will get his chance. I promise you. This is just
Already,
how
I
rules
have
work,
already
gang.
confirmed his sentience.
Yes! No,
Dang, this is just how
he's an
rules work.
intelligent boy.
I'm glad you already used your stop, because I think Miss Carr would have forced him to be able to speak.
I mean, stop. Does
Rules
stop
be
let us
damned.
disregard the rules of Dungeons
I
and
can
Dragons?
veto anything, but anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Like, if I die and then you can just say stop, am I back?
Behold a man. Alright.
Okay. So nothing from that. If you could do that, druids would be out of a job.
Fair. It was worth a shot, though. I don't know. Maybe if he had crafted his own language somehow with his sentience, I feel like that
Is
would be
your voice more cracky than usual?
Me?
It's 23 to 22.
I'm sorry. What?
Nothing. Just fine.
Okay.
All right. Psyche, any other digs for us?
Armani, do you have any questions for
He
Wonderful
has-
Harold?
You ask this, Psyche does not answer Armani. If you look over at Psyche, they are writing with such fucking fury. Because
What do you
I have
mean?
been off the shits in my document, and also apologies for spamming general.
Good.
Um,
Hey, Nomos, really quick.
Hmm.
Just before we go into the stuff that you have, which is important, it should not be interrupted.
Hmm.
Real quick. Hey, Nomos, could you write down all of our names on this piece of paper real quick? Just Yumi, Psyche, Armani, real quick.
Sure.
And
We
then I
are
put it in front of
Bunny
Harold.
the dogging Harold.
No. And I put it in front of Harold. Who's your favorite? I won't be mad
Harold
if
just
it's not
scribbles off to the side.
Good choice. Good
Good
choice.
answer, good answer.
Keep yourself anonymous. I appreciate it. I
Oh, yeah,
don't
is-
know what.
Darky
I don't
is on
know
that list.
how I would have. I don't know how I would have taken being not liked by a by something
Hey,
recently
I didn't
given
ask what
sentence.
he didn't like. I asked who his favorite was.
That was implied that there's a hierarchy. Anyways, Psyche, what do
Anyway,
you have?
Psyche.
Okay, yeah, Psyche, I'm back now. We're done interrogating Harold for now. If you think of anything important, find a way to, I don't know, pack and we'll try to, whatever. Okay, Psyche.
I don't have any more questions for Harold, at least. Mostly I'm just thinking. So I assumed that whatever spell was cast was to transform whoever came in into one of the two of us. But that can't be right if what Nomos saw was an enchantment.
Or
And
Harold. So.
Nomos.
no, Nomos.
Oh, yeah.
Harold
found the
can't
traces
see
of the
magic.
And well, we need to find someone who can, whoever it was someone who could cast spells, obviously, because there was a lightning scar on the body. The only one with anything obvious to gain from killing the captain was, I guess, the first mate.
I will
Nomos,
say.
did you tell us that he lied?
He did
He was
not
going-
lie,
He didn't lie. He was
He did
capable.
not
rolled.
lie.
but
Failed.
Yeah.
Attempted to. I will say we are neglecting a motive.
Yes.
Um,
I mean, I'm not.
I
There's
don't know if I.
There is a motive that you haven't mentioned. Getting us in trouble.
Well, yeah.
true.
But
It could have been a play to just get us out of someone's picture.
And they'd kill someone to do it.
Some people really hate us.
I mean,
On
at
that
that point,
point-
wouldn't it be better to have killed one of us? I mean,
I
granted,
mean-
that might be hard.
Killing one of us is probably much more difficult than killing some random sea captain.
Yeah.
Framing us gets all of us in trouble and also stains our names for what it's worth. It's a death beyond
Killing the captain gets rid of an authority figure, turns us against each other.
voice of reason.
Instilling some
If-
kind of chaos into our whole
With the
situation.
knife, it's what I would have done if I wanted to turn the crew against itself. Especially with the knife. Did I ever tell you all what it said?
It was in your
No.
cipher.
Betrayal is a cycle.
Lovely.
Yeah,
If
that's
someone
It's always wanted me to hurt the people I love, to destroy things that are close to me, and I know that that's like kind of shitty to bring up, but like it wants chaos and discord. Killing the captain would make sense. I don't know, just thinking.
that was my theory, that it was done not to harm the captain, but to harm us. He was just a step along the way. So brings us to
we questions.
Yes, it could be someone that we know. Oh wait, we know a changeling. We know a changeling.
Do we?
Yeah, the one that you walked up to their fucking room and then left a threatening card.
This is true, but of the people on the ship, you questioned everyone, and no one said that they did anything. So unless we have a stowaway where someone jumped onto the boat mid-ship,
Wait a minute.
I mean, either way,
Are there out of character, there are spells I know out of character that the spell Moonlight will break a changeling's enchantment. However, Moonlight is like a damaging spell. I only know this because it was cast in combat and then revealed one of our players as a changeling in the middle of fucking combat. Are there
also a
other
druid
spells
spell.
that do that? What is
Spells that
is
revert things to the. I know that in terms of changelings, changelings revert to their natural form when they're killed. But I don't want it to come to that.
Well, yeah, no, I don't want to do that.
Kill
But,
Kill
like,
everyone on board and find out who the
This is me.
changeling
I'm about to
Ewan
go to bed.
saying-
I'm
No,
obsessed
guys.
with your
Ewan.
cat. He's so dumb. Sorry, I just look at the little guy.
we questioned everyone on the ship, to be clear. And no one said that they knew anything, and the only people that you know of that lied are or omitted things were us, and we have since addressed that.
It wasn't
So-
everyone on the ship.
Who did we miss?
Yes,
There was one other crew member.
Well,
yeah,
there was
no,
one. I think, didn't you go and talk to him eventually?
We went
I
and
did.
talked to literally everyone.
Yeah,
Okay,
you got
cool.
everybody.
Okay,
Again, it could be a stowaway. It's just a large ship.
true.
And
But
someone
It
who
is.
someone
I
who
just
can
wanted to-
shapeshift. You know,
if there's anything I can do to break any sort of visual enchantment, maybe there's a spell. I'll see what I can remember. And by that I mean
also
Talk
look
to
at
God.
fucking. Hey God,
Yo!
what spells?
Yo, man.
why do you sound like that?
What spells can I fucking use to make changelings not look like changelings anymore, or like break a transmutation spell?
Dispel magic will break a transmutation spell. If
Okay.
it's a changeling, you know, no.
Okay.
The yo voice of God is actually just Keymore. That's what Keymore sounds
No,
like
that's
now.
what-
that's just
Wait,
cool.
Wait, okay. Because I remember that Moonlight broke it. And I don't remember why it did that.
Moonbeam.
Yep.
You discuss this, and kind of as you go back and forth thinking about what spells might be relevant, Harold suddenly kind of hops away from you, Ivory,
Yo.
and towards the door.
Yes. Is someone coming?
Oh, what's the passive perception of Ivory and Nomos?
not good. 11.
15?
15.
Yep.
Ivory, you hear this. Nomos, you don't. Ivory, you hear what sounds like a small, quiet thump outside. And then
Are we
a
locked
slip
in our
of
room?
paper. Yes, you are locked in the
Oh.
room.
We are.
And
Okay.
Harold walks up to the door and then pecks at the ground and picks up a folded piece of parchment that has been slid under the door.
Thank you. And I take it from him?
Do you open it?
Yep.
From it, in a handwriting that I suppose at one point may have been familiar, but certainly
Yep.
isn't now.
Mm.
There's a note, a good length, that goes, Ivory, to be perfectly clear, I am still fucking mad at you before I write the rest of this letter. But even though I'm angry with you, I don't think I'm ever going to not be. I know something has to be wrong here. You're a lot of things, not all of them great in my eyes, but I know you're not a murderer. I want to know what's actually happening here, because if you aren't the ones that did this, we're all still in danger. It was said you left the room last night, and that's condemning you. I know you're not a murderer, at least not without reason. If you killed him, why? If not, why were you up in the night like that? Even if you were awake for some secret, any explanation is better than refusing to explain. I know something isn't right here. Let me help you find out what's going on. Or at least let me help protect you before interrogations tomorrow. I got a pebble that helps me message a short distance, even through walls, a little while after you left. I wasn't talking much for a while. If you have something similar, or just the message spell, I'll spend most of the evening and night in the empty room next door to this one. Just reach out to me, and I'll try to answer you, and we can figure out how to get you out of this. At least, if I'm right in thinking you didn't kill the guy. I hope you didn't. Naira.
Okay, I was literally
Relay this
ready
to
to
the group.
slide my sending stone underneath the door. Perfect. Okay.
But she already has one.
Said,
And,
Poggers.
you know what? We can play around with that and the new person entering the loop after break.
God.
It's
Also,
break
I'm
time,
so
friends.
fucking mad because only druids can cast Moonbeam.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Moonbeam's
Going
a
to
druid spell.
fucking throw things because it is a Moonbeam specific effect.
Yep.
It's not other spells. Moonbeam is just like that.
Druids are good, man.
Druids are very good. My head is so full. I have a D&D murder mystery.
Alright. So,
Alright.
okay. We're gonna go to break. Before we go to break, first of all, this is your weekly binder check. Hey, friends. Hey, friends that wear binders. If you're one of our friends that wears a binder, like I usually am, please make sure to take a deep breath, give a nice big stretch. Make sure that you can do both of those things without pain, and if you are feeling an achy pain, a stabby pain, please make sure to take a minute.
Check.
What?
Okay.
Oh my
These are
god.
binder checks.
Please make sure to take a minute, and maybe take that off, give yourself a break. Regardless of whether you're one of our friends that wears a binder or not, you should go get water or a snack or something to take care of yourself. And you should do that. That is your homework while we are away on break. We don't have a countdown break timer yet, but we will eventually. For now, you're just going to have to take us at our word when we say we'll be back in about 10 to 12 minutes. Unless anyone has anything else to bring back, I'm so sorry to take the cat camera from the masses because I know I am deeply enjoying it. But unless anyone else has something to add, we're going to go to break and we'll be back very soon to continue figuring out the details of the murder mystery.
Who done it?
Who done it? All right.
Who's done it?
Good to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bye.
All right.
See you in a minute.
Then we will see you all in 10 to 12 minutes where we can keep solving this whole thing.
Everything.
Enterprise.
Shebang.
Woohoo. See you then. In a little bit. Bye-bye. Hi, friends.
Hey!
That was probably the most in sync we have ever gotten that.
It's because I did it in advance. I did it early.
Yeah. No, that was
Yeah,
good.
no.
Like, it wasn't in sync. But that
I
was
did it
good.
before everyone else. I was like, hey,
Yeah.
hey. There was like a fourth one that someone was slow, but
Yeah, no, very good, though. Snaps all around.
3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Hell yeah.
Also, I need Vari and also, but mostly the chat to know that I spent all of break. I went into the other room, and my partner was looking at memes in bed, and I just laid on top of them like a weighted blanket and info dumped to them about this murder mystery and all of the questions that I have, and basically used them as a rubber duck, like how programmers like talk at rubber ducks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah, that's how my break was. I hope
Hell
you guys had just as much fun as I did.
I got to go update my roommates who know the entirety of the murder mystery plot on what's happening, so.
Did they say anything funny that we can hear?
No.
Damn.
So sad.
Did they
I
say
got
anything
to
funny?
work on the Aldrithe cookbook because I've done 6 recipes in there in the last 2
I
days.
have an important question about Ivory de-aging. do they still have the gray mark on their tail that occurred less than a year ago? From their Feywild visit?
Probably not.
Well, is it a physical thing or is it a spell thing?
It is a
Like a
physical
fey.
thing that happened to you this
Yes.
year. If your body
This is Mhairi's call.
de-ages a year, then
Well,
things that
just
would have
because
happened to
you
you.
de-age physically doesn't mean that the things that happened to you didn't happen.
Yeah.
I mean, like, height is a thing that happens to you.
Yes.
I think it's a difference
I
between
would
the
argue
things
that
we body
height is just a thing.
versus. I mean, height
If
isn't-
Nomos got yoked over the course of a year and then went back to a year younger version of himself, would he still be yoked?
It's not time undoing. It was just like if
It is not time rewinding. It is simply like
any
basically
effects of age.
reverse cellular decay.
Okay.
Like if I went and got
Mom!
a bunch of
Something about a chicken.
Oh my god.
our poor DM parents are ganging up on
The
them.
fact that your dad went to go ask your mom for
Hey, important
skill
info.
points.
Invade our child's
First of
D&D
all,
session.
thank you. Hello, it's nice to see
I
you.
love your folks. I love your folks
Hi,
so
nice
much.
to see you. Yeah,
Coordinated
hello.
plot.
So, sorry. I guess then, hey Dad, what was the violated the law that you've passed over to my mother?
Is that to make Ivory talk? Not Ivory. Is that to make Harold talk?
That I will
Here's the
veto.
thing, that is just breaking the rules of the game.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
At that
breaking the
point.
existing rules of the game. I will veto that. But, sure, whatever. This
You can
was
give
a
the points
clever
back.
plot.
I genuinely didn't plan this. Okay.
Huh.
Well,
Well, you can sit on it and
You can give
Yeah,
the points back.
happens. Yeah,
we'll give you one.
sure. Okay.
Yeah, let us know.
You know what?
I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far.
You know what? For the sake of the de-aging debate, I don't know. It's weird, wild magic. Sure, the gray's not there anymore.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
Myself.
Okay. So, now that we've had a lot of eventful discussion before this game began, picking back up, Harold has just delivered to you a letter from Naira, that is offering you support from the outside. Other than that, the group can kind of continue your investigation. What's the plan here?
I think you're gonna reach out, I assume.
Yeah. Said I'll spend most
Invite
of the
her to the Discord server.
and night in the empty room next door to this one. So I think I'm gonna wait 10 minutes and then do so. I don't know if she needed time to get over there.
Okay. Anything else that the party discusses or goes through during this time, or
I think I let the party know that Naira's gonna be joining us.
Yeah, I will be like, I just got Naira's number on Snapchat, so we're gonna be making a new group chat.
Ivory, what do any of those words mean?
none of those words were in the Elnet Bible.
I was going to say none of those words were in the creation myth of Elnet.
So,
I let her know that they're gonna be looped in, I guess. And I put down my setting stone so that if Harold wants to be listening in on this conversation, he can.
that's not how this works, but okay.
I mean, he can hear my and Nomos' side of it, so
Mm-hmm.
we'll have to do. Yeah.
Okay.
Do we do anything in the 10 minutes other than that?
Other than Psyche furiously scribbling in the corner.
Psyche,
What distance?
probably. I think Psyche genuinely does fall asleep, slumped over their notebook with their pen still out.
Alright, so,
We get it done now.
you wait 10 minutes. Psyche dozes. And you kind of move over to the other side of the room. And, or maybe possibly sit in the dead middle of the room to try and get a signal from both sides. And you sit there, and you reach
You
out. How
daisy
do you
chain.
reach out? What do you say?
Mhairi, are you there yet?
Just barely. Yeah, hi. Hi.
Hey. First off, thank you.
You're welcome. You owe me, as usual.
Yeah, like, immensely so. First off, who said that I was out and about? Because
I asked this earlier out of character that this had been told.
Yeah, no, I said out loud that Ivory went out into the hallway because that's what I saw.
Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind, I don't say that then. Fuck. So we have some new information. And by new, I mean my chicken told me.
What?
Yeah, apparently, he understands common enough to answer yes/no questions because I taught him how to make X's and O's because we were playing Italian tic-tac-toe in our free time.
So you think... I'm sorry. So currently the evidence that's breaking your case wide open is from a chicken?
Okay, so...
Truly a scintillating testimony there.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, he and I sleep on the same bunk, so apparently someone came into our room, and I didn't leave, and neither did Psyche, and they did a spell, and that's all we really know. But
okay.
We didn't leave.
You didn't leave, so you didn't kill the guy, to be clear.
I definitely did not kill the guy.
Fantastic. You did not leave the room, but you know this because of
my chicken. Yes.
How do you
I'm
tell
also here.
that your chicken is actually responding to you? Also, hi. Do you all have these things?
Yes, but you're a bit out of range of the other two of us, so it's just us two.
We think. We'll probably be relaying things at some point, but yeah, no, my chicken's name is Harold, and we had a whole conversation, so unless he's being very, very lucky in giving yeses and nos that make sense, I think it's right, so...
Okay, this is not the stupidest thing I've ever done. Sure.
Yeah!
What is?
I don't need to get into that right now, so...
Alright. No, I was too greedy.
Okay, so your chicken says that
Yep.
someone broke in the night and cast a spell. Do we know what spell it is?
Something
It
of
had-
enchantment with verbal and somatic components.
Yes.
Okay. I
And-
did some time with enchantment.
And he didn't recognize the person, but also it was dark, so we don't think that that was indicative of anything, honestly.
Okay. So...
Again, it's a chicken.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I just had a realization. Sorry to interrupt. Whoever, I assumed that the person came into our room, turned into Ivory, and left. The person was already Ivory when they came into our room, I think. Came to our room as
You
Ivory
only
for
watched
possible.
Ivory leave the room.
Yeah, I only watched Ivory leave the room. But given that Ivory, real Ivory, did not leave the room, whoever that actually was, I
Was
think
me
was
the whole
Ivory.
time.
was
Already?
you the whole time.
Also, we do know that the murder happened before that coming into the room, right?
Oh yeah, I do.
Because
I do
the blood
say
on the
this.
handle, blood on the door handle.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
we do
Um,
have a bit of a timeline as well. Actually,
That's
There's one other
just an
thing.
out. That's just to plant evidence on you.
Yeah.
But they cast a spell when they came back.
Yeah.
And you said it was just verbal and somatic? I mean, that's most basic charm spells, but you were both asleep, so that wouldn't do
Could have
much.
cast it on Harold.
Charm the chicken?
I mean, Harold, I'm just trying to think.
Is it
Harold, do you think
Dark
anything was cast on you?
Harold goes, X, and then scribbles a
He
minute
doesn't-
later.
Think so, but he's not sure.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't know. But you didn't leave.
I didn't leave. And I look at Harold to confirm. I didn't leave. And I look at the Harold. Right? Okay.
Sorry, my thing was muted. He confirms that you didn't leave.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That I didn't at all. I was in bed whole night.
Okay. So, you didn't wake up. You didn't leave. I mean, my brain immediately goes to something like compulsion, but you didn't move.
Yeah, and
If you're asleep, you can't be charmed. And you weren't forced to leave. Are you sure you saw someone leave? Are you sure it was seen that you left?
I mean, I can ask Psyche again, but I mean that's what they
Did Psyche
said.
specifically see you leave, or
Yes.
did Psyche just see someone leave? It was specifically you. Okay.
No, but are they sure they actually saw that?
Could have been
The
modified memory.
spell could the spell have been enchanting them to think it was me?
That you left to make them distrust you.
I succeeded on the spell. I thought I failed on the spell at first, and Mhairi said that nothing happened. But then I realized that I did succeed on the spell because I had a higher modifier than I thought.
Just because I said that you didn't perceive anything happening doesn't mean that you succeeded on the roll.
That might have just been to see if you
No,
noticed.
yeah, no. Sorry, what I'm saying is, what I thought was that Ivory and I both failed. And you said, okay, and then kept talking. But that's like metagaming. But like, it...
I know that I failed. Also, thank you for
Ivory, yes. Hi, welcome. Ivory didn't see anything, and I rolled higher than Ivory. So presumably mine came with a success when theirs came with a failure. If something was different between the two of us, because I rolled higher than them. I succeeded on the spell and saw Ivory leave the room. Ivory failed on the spell, and nothing happened.
I don't think I confirmed whether either of you succeeded.
Then why did only I see it?
because you woke up a little bit.
Why did I wake up?
I don't remember.
Was it my perception score? Because I have a passive, but I don't think that means anything when you're sleeping. Sorry, I can't focus on anything because Milo is really cute.
You're good.
My notes from the beginning are, well, Psyche and I had our whiz checks occur. I failed. Psyche saw me leaving. That's all I have. I know I failed.
I don't think it was ever expressly stated the word failure. Usually what happens is Mhairi hears the number we say and says, okay, and then something happens.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't stated as a failure.
Okay, that doesn't really matter because our characters don't know the answer.
Yeah, but because our characters don't know the answer to that.
Okay.
What does matter is I think that I saw you leave.
Yes. So I check in with Psyche. I'm like, are you sure you saw me leave and not just a person? Like, do they have a tail and ears?
First of all, you did have to do that twice because I earlier thought that I was on this group Discord call and rolled to see if I woke up, and I rolled a natural 1. So
Fair enough.
I have to be jostled to wake up from my nap. But yes, I'm pretty sure that I saw you.
What it could be is, I mean, some sort of incrimination. If the spell was cast once they'd come into the room, could have been to make you distrust one another.
I mean, that's what all of this sort of seems like.
I really...
Specifically us.
I really don't want to make it sound, like, and Naira says, I really don't want to make it sound like I'm trying to, like, gaslight anyone here, but are you sure, is Psyche sure that that actually happened?
No.
I mean, they could have been asleep and dreamed it, or, I mean...
No, I'm not sure at all.
I think Modify Memory is an enchantment spell.
It is an enchantment spell, and it has the right components.
I'm like ferrying this between people.
Yeah.
If you want, Ivory, since you're the one actively in conversation, I can just be a megaphone for Psyche.
Sure.
I crawl as close to the wall as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't help, but I still do.
Yeah, Nomos is going to be megaphoning for Psyche and Armani, so basically I'm going to assume that anything is being transferred to Naira. You guys can speak and I'm not going to correct you.
Yeah.
The thing... a
And
problem
you
is
could
that...
have just been dreaming.
Yes, we could
Yeah, no,
have.
we could have. We could have. It's just that Harold says that someone came in.
Someone definitely came in.
You know
Yeah.
that
There's
there's
blood on the door.
handle?
Like,
Yeah.
even if Harold didn't, there's blood on the door.
Yes. I agree that someone was in there. But just the idea that it has to be you or you-shaped.
True.
The other thing is that we've asked every single person on the ship, so either one of them is somehow getting around a truth spell that we are aware of if someone avoids, or
Well, you're
it's
aware
someone
if someone
don't-
refuses to tell the truth, not if they avoid it, right?
Yeah, no, they can avoid it as much as they want.
I tried to do my questions well, but I'm not infallible.
Questions are pretty good when you asked them to me.
Thank you. I try.
And tomorrow we have another round of that from oh shit, name
Gorgon.
Gordar. But unless he asks everyone again, we can't really say if someone somehow got around it.
I mean, he can try it with everyone again. I did it. I assume that he's only more, so...
At this
It's
point,
like
I'm more
he's
worried
there.
about the entire ship just being like, it is you guys, and we will make it so. So,
I mean, Gordar is on our... Gordar trusts me, and I trust you. So, there's a bit of protection there. He's a neutral party in terms of, you know, he wouldn't lay down his life for us, but he is in our favor.
what do we need to know right now? Psyche, I know you have a list of things.
Yeah, so we need to know, well, why was the body staged? It seems like the body was staged. I'm still not sure exactly why. We need to know what spell was cast on us. I mean, obviously we need to know who did it, but like, you know, not quite so specific. Oh God, what's the rest of my fucking list? We need to know how the knife got there. We need to know if it's actually my knife or someone else's. If it's real.
Naira, after we got put in here, do you know if people went and tried to dispose of the knife again?
Like, just throw it out?
Yeah.
That's what they were supposed to do, I think.
I don't know yet. The first mate went to go make sure that we were still going the right direction, basically, after
I don't trust him.
Why not?
He tried to bypass Nomos' spell, and he's also the only one with anyone to stand to gain from killing the captain. If it was just a like normal crime, I guess.
If it was a power grab, that makes sense. However,
If it was a power grab, he's the only one with anything to gain. And he tried to lie. There's something he's not telling us.
We have...
That knife... I don't really trust anyone with that knife, but I definitely don't trust him.
Consider idea. Someone can lie for a variety of reasons. Perhaps our first mate witnessed something and was discovered, and the person who did perpetrate the crime held them to secrecy.
Do we know of any kinds of things that can avoid a truth spell without you knowing?
Wordplay. We're going to the
Good
goddamn
wordplay.
Tantalian Islands.
Yes.
As far as I'm aware, other than wordplay, you would know.
I mean, what time is it? Is it like getting to evening?
We look deep into Ivory's eyes. What's the exact
Well-
time?
So I don't know how much else we can do tonight.
Do you need
Is there
me to
anything
get
that
the
we would
knife?
like? Are you
I would-
willing to do so?
I could try. It's not really my specialty, but I could give it a shot.
I mean, if I could reach you, I
Would-
could put invisibility on, but that's probably not best.
Probably not gonna happen.
Would a giant dog help?
I don't know if it.
As a distraction, perhaps.
Maybe, or as a
How
lookout.
giant are we talking?
12 hands high.
Okay, I don't think that's gonna fit in the hallway.
Right. Never mind. I miss my dog. Sorry. Continue.
You have a giant dog?
Yeah,
She was like
it's
a
a
stone-
dog.
She's a celestial being. She's a gift.
Okay, cool. You have a sentient chicken and a celestial being dog. Cool.
We
Cool.
used to have a
I mean-
fucked up possum.
And the cat.
The cat was... Well, the cat wasn't ours. The cat was a... Well, you know,
The cat was
familiars,
with
isn't
us.
it?
Psyche,
My dog is
Psyche sort
a
of
giant
stares into the
familiar.
distance, missing their possum for a bit, and then makes a note to talk to
Oh.
Passion.
No, you know, it's like a familiar, but it's big enough to ride. You know,
Okay, sure, whatever. I'm learning to roll with stuff.
you're a
Okay.
wizard. You're a spellcaster of sorts. You understand? You,
I know what a familiar is.
what flavor of like spellcasting do you engage in? Wizardry.
Sorry, flavor? You mean my school?
Well, not
Sorry,
school, because there are
flavor?
schools of magic, but I mean, like.
He's
do-
asking
do
if
you-
you're a
Divination.
sorcerer,
Wizardry.
wizard,
He's asking if
or-
you've
Get
ever
your-
been to
a
Flavor
warlock.
Town,
I
Naira.
study. I
She's
study
a wizard.
wizardry. I
All right.
I mean, I used to be a sorcerer, but I don't do that anymore. So
That was
I,
makes sense.
Psyche just sort of starts stimming into the stone by just saying Flavor Town on repeat.
Flavor town.
Psyche, you're still on the
Flavor
line.
Psyche,
Oh,
you gotta
fuck.
mute
Do
yourself.
you
town. I
need
can't
to-
hear you,
to-
so it's fine.
Do you need me to relay this to? Is this important? Is this a code? Do you need help?
No.
Say Flavortown twice if you need help.
I stopped saying Flavor Town.
All right. Okay. Never mind. False
I'm,
alarm.
I'm a wizard. I study magic. I don't use my sorcery abilities anymore. And I specifically specialize in divination.
Oh, is there anything that you could potentially foresee here?
I'm sure
Dig.
there's a lot of things that I could. You're gonna need to be more specific.
I don't know divination quite well. It's not really my school. I'm more of an abjuration and
Did you even go to
evocation.
school, Nomos?
Yeah, I do have to memorize my spells.
Okay,
They
but
aren't
did you
just,
go to
you know,
school?
Did you go
I read
to
books.
school?
Okay, so the answer is
Ivory,
no.
Ivory, you know I was raised in an attic of a temple. You know the answer to this question.
I
I
Okay.
read books and studied. I didn't attend an educational school.
Whatever.
do. I think I have spells that will help. Yes, but it depends on where you need me.
Is there,
Can you if you find the knife, could you investigate it? Don't touch
Do you
it. Don't
need
get too
me
close to it.
Do you need me to find the knife, or do you need me to?
I'd like to know where the knife is. I don't know if you guys also care about knowing where the knife is, but like, kind of don't just want it around with anyone, and kind of especially not the first mate. So,
Mhairi,
If
this
it
is
does get...
stop me. Wait, okay, hold on. Has Psyche told us that if you get stabbed with this knife, you cannot be healed?
no.
Nomos knows it is magical.
Nomos
Okay.
knows it's
That's about
magical. Psyche has not told you that.
If possible, I would like Naira to know this fact, so they avoid getting cut by it at all costs.
Oh, I will pass that along because it's a safety concern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, I sort of go, oh, don't get cut by it either. It'll, it like saps your health away forever.
Oh, great. Okay.
Don't,
all right. So, I have, knowing that.
It's like really fucked up.
Cool.
The fucked up knife.
We've tried to get rid of it multiple times. It just keeps coming back.
I have locate object, but I assume it's still with the first mate.
Yeah, I don't waste it on that if it seems like it's still with him.
I have input. Here's the thing. Yes, making sure that the dagger is in somewhere safe is a good move, but if the first mate realizes that the dagger has been repossessed or moved somewhere, that is quite incriminating. And maybe not to us, but to Naira, and I don't want you taking the fall for us.
Oh, I will not take the fall for you. If I get in trouble, I will probably say that I'm collaborating with you. I'm just gonna be real.
I appreciate honesty. What are we missing?
I will
We
once
can't
again
just
state
wait.
for the record,
Just wait.
I don't know if the person is like someone that we know is on the ship. It could just be someone who is literally hiding. Or
It could be a stowaway. It could be a stowaway.
Yeah.
I will say, if we want, we can wait. We can formulate some kind of plan for at least tomorrow, and then once we reconvene with the rest of the ship, I can attempt to speak to Gordar, maybe fill him in some so on what we know. Maybe he'll be willing to help us get two people on the outside.
You're going to get in the same boat with the guy that's interrogating you?
I mean, you trust me. We do know a changeling. We did talk about that. No, we never got their name. All we did was leave a threatening note at their house.
here's the thing. The changeling, the reason I know about that person is because they were with the people who are going to conduits. Hold on.
Curators.
Curators, yes. They're with the curators. So if you really need to know, we can have Psyche talk to Journey, who can talk, or to, what's her
Also,
face?
yeah, we're on good terms with the curators now.
The curators aren't out to get us.
No.
Yeah, we're
We're
actively
doing
on work for them right now.
A job
It's like,
for the
it's
curators.
like giving somebody a job and then shooting their horse, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. It ain't the curators.
or at least if it was, it'd be stupid on their behalf.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of right now is that there's someone that we aren't aware of who's on this ship, or who is getting literally divine protection to be able to avoid some kind of spell, because we talk to everyone.
Naira, if you aren't going to actively seek out the blade,
I can.
if you do, then do so. But what may be also helpful is checking out the bilge, checking out the lower decks, seeing if you could sleuth around, see if there's
Fuck
someone
is a
that we're
bilge?
missing. It's the section of the ship that's filled with nothing, so it creates a vacuum,
cool.
that's so that the ship can float.
I can search for thoughts within 30 feet of me. I can just scan the boat to see if there's anyone on boat that there's any thinking creature on the boat that I didn't know about.
That would be great, actually.
That's
Let
perfect.
us know.
Yes.
Yeah. You can let us know tomorrow, and in the meantime, I can
Or you
speak
can
to
just
Lord
come
or
back
see if we
here
can
and
get him.
I will be awake probably most of the night. I'm thinking it would probably be best if we can try to take the night in shifts. At least,
I can do that.
I don't know if we need to do it in 3. Y'all have dark, and I looked at Harold.
We have
I
Harold.
mean, if Harold is willing to try to be a little awake, then he can at least make a fuss if anyone enters. So
And if need be, I can summon Fida, but she'd be a bit cramped in here.
maybe not. Just for space's sake. This
No,
is a very
sure.
small room.
Is this our plan for now? I don't think there's too much more we can do without more outside information.
No, I think we should probably just wait until tomorrow.
I'll go looking. See if I can find anybody that's thinking that I don't know about. If our stowaway somehow doesn't have thoughts, well, then we're shit out of luck. But I will see what I can.
Dead people don't have thoughts, right?
I don't know.
Or undead individuals.
If you find out, you gotta tell me.
Okay.
Is this really the primary concern
Do
right
we
now,
think
guys?
there's an
I would
undead person?
I'm trying to rule. Actually, no, there wouldn't be. I would have known. But regardless, be safe and thank you. We greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
So Fida isn't that gang. This is like a whole ass like passenger ship. There are like 30 people here. One horse ain't gonna sink the boat.
It's not that it'll sink the boat, it's that she will be stuck in our room, unable to go through the doorway.
No, the chat is saying that Fida's gonna sink the boat, and I'm like, she's
Oh.
just a horse, gang.
Yeah, no, she's not gonna sink the boat, but she will sure be stuck in our room and make it very cramped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think we're good.
Okay, so each of you, Naira leaves the Discord chat, and goes to investigate on her own. And you plan to take the night in shifts. Is there anything you guys are planning to do, overnight while you're waiting?
We're taking shifts. I don't think there's any too much more to discuss, right?
I'm mostly just making sure no one comes in.
I update Journey and I tell her that we are experiencing a murder mystery.
Yeah, also update Twister.
You guys tweeted on Twitter, give a little
You
status
get
update.
a similar reaction from both of them. Journey goes, "Sorry, you are wanted for murder?" And Twister goes, "Psyche's wanted for murder?"
That's not the first time that's happened, actually, but
I thought Psyche usually got away with this kind of thing, to be fair.
the things catch up with you. But I don't think it was actually there. My something is at work here. I don't like the ocean. I don't like it.
I mean,
but
you and me both.
yeah, no, probably for the same reason.
Woohoo!
But hey, do you want to live really far inland one day?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Maybe I'll get better.
Okay, I don't know if I will. We'll see.
Maybe no bridge crossing, because that implies water.
What? Oh, cross that bridge when you get.
I'm very silly.
You don't cross an ocean with a bridge.
I'm still water. Still water.
Nomos is fine with lakes and well, Nomos is fine with rivers. Nomos doesn't like lakes. But yeah, he informed. How's Fida doing? I know I asked like just the other day. But...
Oh, just fine. I think the amount of it's gotten to the point where Davra's vegetarian, and yet has still been going out of his way to get. What is happening to my voice right now? I'm so sorry.
Are you right?
Fida is like, Davra is a vegetarian and has been going out of his way to get bacon for Fida. This is getting really out of hand, but like at least he's happy.
Is it like a monetary thing? Do I need to pull her back or?
No.
Is she helping out at all? Is she giving
No,
rides to
she
people?
is just taking up space outside.
Does she walk anywhere? Are you taking her out for walks?
I try to take her out for walks. She kind of does her own thing. It feels like I'm being walked. She's pretty big.
All right.
But Dayra also takes her out on walks. And yeah, no, I think we could have used her as like a horse or something like that. But
You like it, I'm sure.
then, well, yeah, but then Dayra was like, no. Dayra was like, she needs to be like well taken care of and pampered because she's a good dog and things like that. And it's not like I disagree. It's just okay.
I was just worried that Dayra would have gotten tired of her by now. So this is great.
I didn't know that Dayra liked dogs this much.
Good to know. If Fida has any puppies, I don't think Fida can have puppies. If Fida has any, we'll let Dayra know.
Okay, I think that might drive Journey and Helly kind of insane if they have a giant dog with them for the rest of their lives, but like I'm sure they can work on it. They're pretty good with communicating and that kind of thing, you know.
All right. If you at any point
polyamory is about forcing your partners to have dogs.
If you at any point need me to get her back here, let me know. And if she just disappears one day and then you don't hear from me at the end of the day on the stone, do worry. If I do pull her back, I'll call you.
Okay.
But if I don't call you about her, she might have just ran. I don't think she would because she's probably living like her best life right now with Dayra. But just putting that out there. I'm glad that Dayra's enjoying Fida. I thought that you would be Fida's main appreciator over there. I'm not
I've been
complaining.
having a great time. But also I'm not here all the time, whereas Dayra takes like, I mean, I guess it's more of an even split. I spend half of the day at work and then Dayra spends half of the week at work. Huh.
What?
That is weird. It's either way. I'm having a great time. Dayra is just very attached to this dog.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it.
I hope your murder mystery goes well.
I hope that we can get to the bottom of it and we won't get arrested. Or
find
worse,
out the imposter that is among us.
Sorry, I just had a hernia.
Intrusive thought.
Love you picked hernia.
But
yeah. Meanwhile,
anyways,
Journey is like, sorry, they've got you on a murder right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't hear myself think over this massive fucking dog outside.
Do you need tips on getting out of jail?
Not yet, but I would love to hear those sometime.
I mean, that's on an as-needed basis, I think, actually. You know, we're good. That's fine.
Okay. I like that you know that.
What makes you think that I wouldn't know that at this point?
Oh no. I'm not surprised.
I literally broke someone out of jail like a couple. You know the person I most recently broke out of jail.
Oh, who'd you break out of jail?
Fucking Marvain.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I just
The
broke
one that
somebody
doesn't
out of
like
jail.
us.
Yeah. No, I just didn't know if you meant someone since. I forgot how time works. Don't worry about it.
I mean, it's been a while, but I don't frequently break people out of jail. Usually I break myself out of jail.
Good for you.
But also that hasn't happened in a while either, because I've gotten better.
Keep up that streak. I like that.
Oh, it's not a good streak of like no crime. It's just I'm better.
No,
at not
I like
caught.
you out of jail. No, the crime is fine. The crime's great.
Good, because that's kind of a given. I thought I just wanted to make sure that was an understood given.
Journey, we met. I mean, like we met for the second time when you helped recruit me for a crime ring.
It's not really a crime ring.
Well, yeah.
It's not
A group
really
that
a crime
actively participates in crime.
No. It is illegal, though.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. And you broke into my room.
Yeah.
Huh. Nice.
Meet cute.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to deal with this. Also, it seems like I didn't do the murder, which is cool because I kind of thought I did. But apparently
Sorry,
the lady
you thought you did a murder?
Yeah, the knife was involved.
Oh.
The fucked up one. They found it on the body. I had just thrown it into the ocean. There's a lot happening there. I kind of give Journey a rundown of the mystery. So there's that.
Okay.
Hey, I need a new name for when we're in the Italian islands, and I'm kind of terrible at picking them.
You want me to give you a fancy new name?
It doesn't have to be fancy, but like, I don't know, you could think about it.
I'll think on it. Can I take like a day?
Oh, of course. You
Okay.
can think on it. That was the plan.
I'll think on it. I'm gonna come up with a really good name, and either that or I'm gonna say that you need to go by like Dick Butt, and it's gonna be really fun.
I could make that work.
Okay.
I zoned out for like a minute, and then I came back to that.
Yeah. I'm either gonna give you the best name on the world. You know. Sorry, DM
Go
just
on.
lost it here for a minute.
Go
Yeah.
on, darling.
So you won't meet any new NPCs for a little bit.
Oh.
No. don't do
Oh.
that. No.
Yes.
There's
Yes.
a me my name that just went in while I'm already considering the other one.
What's the me my name?
Oh.
There is an
Me,
actual
my name,
fae
Dick
named
Butt.
Dick Butt, DIQUEBUTTE. But the other one that we have received earlier,
Was Superb Owl.
Super Bowel.
This was
We
a mistake.
could make their first name Richard.
I wanted to. Yeah, no.
Richard Butt?
The Dick Butt is easy to work with.
Richard Butte.
Richard Butte.
Richard Butte.
But I wanted to have a nice gay moment with my D&D girlfriend in my Dungeons and Dragons LDR.
Yes.
So
You know what? I'll get back to
Yeah.
you.
okay, yep. Take your time. Cool. Good night.
Good night. Try not to go to jail. I'll come
Yeah,
break
I'll
you
try.
out if you do, but like it'll suck. So
Okay. I don't want to make you get on a boat.
yeah. Stay safe.
I will.
All right.
I'd probably doodle Journey that night because I'm gay and I miss her.
Point and laugh. Point and
Yeah.
laugh.
Anyone else
Oh,
doing
it's
things
sexual.
during the evening? Armani, you want to talk to Dark or anything like that?
Ivory, you want to call your sister?
I don't know that I want to tell her I'm being suspected for murder. You know, I'll be straight up. I don't think she needs to know that right now. I love her. I don't think she needs to know that. That's not a thing that she needs to be filled in on at the moment,
Tell
actually.
mom that I might be arrested.
Does mom have
Or
bail
murder.
money? How has
Armani's
Everything
Do we know
there is
parents probably
anyone
have
in
bail
high
money.
places in the Tentalian Islands?
sorry, what?
Do we know anyone in high places in the Tentalian Islands that
Yes.
they can, like, you know, have sway
Yes,
the
the
vote of
Auxilium family, the entire Auxilium family.
Are they big enough to sway a court?
Probably.
Mm,
I mean, if anyone that we know is, it's them. They are war heroes, actually.
All
but
right.
I don't intend on being framed for murder, so let's not actually.
Okay, so you're gonna save informing your sister that you've been framed for murder until you are actually
Till
fully
after
framed
the
for murder.
fact. Well, no, I'm till after the fact, and I have been unframed for murder. Thank you.
Cool. Though to be fair, that's assuming you're going to get unframed for murder.
Yep, I'm going to assume that, and we're gonna work off of that assumption. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Whatever you say.
Thank you.
Okay. So, then on that case, if we are done with nighttime interactions, what is the watch order gonna look like?
In our room, I think Ivory will go first, if that's okay.
Ivory, Harold, Nomos. Nomos wakes up early anyways.
Well, I would think Harold should go last so that he cannot have to try to wake someone up.
That's true.
Shit.
You can just peck my face.
I don't think that's pleasant for you, but like whatever you want.
That's true. That's true. I don't think Nomos minds. Nomos has been woken up worse ways.
Okay, so what's the plan?
Ivory,
You can do Harold
Nomos, Harold.
Well, then Harold needs to wake up both of us. So no, then yeah.
No, because we just wake up.
That's true. Well, you sleep in. Nomos will wake up at 7 a.m.
Yes.
Okay, so
it'll
yeah,
be
we
fine.
can do Ivory, Nomos, Harold. Yeah.
Okay, so final answer, Ivory, Nomos, Harold.
Yes. Final answer.
Fantastic. And then Psyche and Armani. Armani, you are the representative. I guess.
Oh god. I think that I mean Psyche's not here, but I think that Psyche would probably feel like as if they couldn't trust themselves on a watch. I feel like I don't know if they would want to take a watch, if that makes sense.
Fair enough.
I'm assuming that. But I think Armani first. I think could we recruit Dark? Could I ask
You can
Dark if we
recruit
can
Dark.
recruit him for a while? Okay. Then we'll either recruit Dark for half of the like split the night into two halves, have us do those two, or have Psyche do the last watch if Psyche wants to do the last watch. And when they come back,
Okay.
I'll let them decide that.
So it would be Armani, Dark, and then Psyche if Psyche's in?
Yes.
Yes.
That was a really long-winded way of putting that, but yes.
You're good. No, that makes sense. Okay. So to verify, it is Ivory, Nomos, Harold, and Armani, Dark, Psyche.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Then, I mean, are you just staying on watch to wait for Naira, or are you trying to actually, like, watch out for shit?
Both.
Okay, then as we're gonna go just like we would do if we were traveling, then Ivory and Armani can make a perception checks from each of you.
Yep.
Yes. That is a natural 20, you motherfucker.
And 17 plus 5, so
Woo.
22.
Damn. Fuck. You guys are doing
You're
great.
Perceptive as fuck.
I will
Yeah,
use my eyeballs so good.
Okay. You do use your eyeballs so good. I'm not gonna make a Armani rolls too well on perception joke again because I know how that went last time.
No.
Floyd the wizard was born into existence is what happened.
Exactly. And I'm not endorsing this behavior.
I
So
am.
what?
I said I am.
God. So each of you kind of sit. Oh, it's Ivermani time. It's just you and me and
Oh
this
my
wood
Just
wall
the
that's been
two
built
of
between us.
Between us. Oh my god, Ivory, what if we lean against the same wall in the same spot at the same time? And it was like
I think they
What
probably
if you
are.
kiss the wood of the same
No.
You can
opposite
Dr.
side of
Who
the
it.
Make out with wood.
But I'll say that you two are leaning against the wall in the same place, almost like you're leaning back to back, but oh,
How
we
sweet.
don't know. As you're on watch. The two of you are very alert though, and keeping a very good eye out. However, there is nothing, you are not disturbed. There is nothing but silence and the gentle movement of the waves, the creaking of the boat. Then, hi, is Psyche willing to take last watch?
Yeah, of course.
Cool. Then next is Herald and Dark. So I'm gonna roll for that real
No
quick.
Herald's last.
Oh wait,
Natural
never
one
mind.
on
No,
my
no,
watch.
it's Nomos and Dark. Ooh, another.
I've now rolled 2 natural ones with
The
this
other
die in
ship.
a row, and it's
Oh,
going
the
to
ship.
jail.
Okay, so Nomos and Dark.
The other ship that's on the ship, you know.
Nomos and Dark.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
The fishing
Perception?
crew.
Yeah.
Is that what they
Nomos
call it
and-
now?
Yes.
That was one hell of a fishing trip. But I could keep going. I'm not going to though.
Girl, help.
Oh, okay. I got all my good rolls out early this session. It's a 9 and an 8. So that's going to go up to 10.
Ooh, you have a 10. Dark has a 12. You guys are less
say-
attentive.
The main thing we are just looking out for right now is anyone coming into our room?
Yeah.
As far
And
as
that's
you
hard
can
to
tell,
miss.
No.
Yeah, no, this is like on his stone. It's like, so, like, do you think that when this is all over, we can like go on a fishing trip at some point? Because now I've tasted I've tasted victory, and
I mean,
I think this could be something for us.
like an us thing.
Yeah, it's a thing for us.
Yeah,
We don't really
fucking
have that,
guess.
you know?
I mean, Armani never wanted to go fishing with me. So I feel like it would be cool to do as a duo, you know?
Yeah, it's
think
just
it'd be fun.
guys.
I gotta find some fishing spots. I feel like it would be a little bit difficult. Because all
How's
mine
the
are
jacket that I
nine
got you
hells,
going, by the
but-
way?
What?
How's that jacket that I got you doing, by the way?
Oh, good. I mean, I've got quite the wardrobe, but
Oh, I'm sure you resplendent as ever.
thank you. Ooh, resplendent. I like that one.
I only own 3 pieces of clothing.
I know. No,
Maybe no, 4. I think your shirt makes it 4.
Oh,
I don't know if it fits though, so maybe not.
it's progress. It's progress. Yeah.
Not everyone can be as well put together as you.
What is happening?
There's
I'm gonna have to kiss them now.
Ivory
Nomos is
wakes up.
tired. He's just he
Ivory
doesn't have a
wakes from a
filter
dream,
when
he's
he's
like,
tired.
literally
and-
Dark is just sitting here like, am I dead?
Is this hell again?
Is this the 9 hells?
Yeah, Dark's just
Part
like,
two.
there's kind of a few moments of silence, and Dark goes, I don't think I can play tic-tac-toe through the wall.
We can like, can you like make a grid in your mind? I don't know how to play Italian tic-tac-toe though, so we might just have to play like
What do you
old
mean a
school.
grid in my
You make a picture of the grid in your head, and then I can say, oh, top left X, and you can be like,
Are you
oh,
like
bottom
this
right
on every watch?
square. Only when I have someone to talk to.
Okay. Well, I'll work on the mind grid, and I'll keep you updated. And there's most of the rambling is like that for the rest of your watch. At
I'm
least
sorry that Nomos is insufferable.
at least until the end of your watch. When you ping, boom, just Ivory.
Nomos wakes up Ivory.
Yeah. They climb off the top bunk to the floor.
Ivory, are you up?
Barely. Hello?
Hey, did my little walk around,
Yeah.
all accounted for? Weirdly, though it was really weird because, it said that there were 3 thinking people in your room and, only 1 in the other?
What? Sorry, what?
It says that there are 3 thinking creatures in your room, but only 1 in the room that Armani and Psyche's in.
They're
Hey, yo.
both in there.
Nomos slams his hand on
Go
the door.
check again.
Nomos slams his hand on the wall.
Hey, what the fuck?
Can Nomos try to slam his hand on the fucking wall loud enough to wake up Psyche? Or
Yeah,
whoever's in
sure,
the
I'd
other
say
room?
so. Both Armani and
Yeah,
Psyche
no.
wake up.
Literally, both, like, immediately both of us, boom, boom, boom.
No. The fuck?
Oh, it's my ring of mind shielding. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just wearing a ring of mind shielding.
Psyche.
You guys said it's like, no, it's me. Sorry, I have a ring. It's fine. It's okay. I'm thinking I'm alive. It's cool. I'm
Can you
not
take
ready.
it off really quick so we can check?
Just so we know.
I take
just for
it
sure.
off.
I'm gonna say for the sake of it, even though I think you're technically attuned to it, that...
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. It's fine. We're
You're
cool.
echoing.
We're good.
Asa, you're, yeah, a little bit.
But, yeah, okay, so crisis averted on that one, or...
Oh god, I thought I was scared for a moment that like one of us was a ghost or something, and the others
So
just
Olaf
never
died
knew.
just now.
Okay, so, well, who's the third one in your room?
Harold.
Oh, I hate the implications of that. I hate the implications of that.
It
and
might have
that
also
kind
been
of
a-
explains a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Other than that, though, everyone seems to be accounted for. I did my loops. I didn't find anyone in the builds or in storage or anything like that. Dark isn't corporeal. He's in a weird spot. I'm
Also,
not
the he could if he
counting
wanted
here.
was to the Kool-Aid Man moment, not to Dark having thoughts. Nomos could
Dark can have thoughts if
absolutely
he
go through a
wants.
wooden wall.
I didn't find any creatures that were like stowing away or anything like that, so it has to be one of the like people on the boat, right?
Unless
So it
someone
seemed-
can come and go on the boats, yeah.
I mean, we are in the ocean.
Okay, I think it's really hard to climb up the side of a boat without a ladder out of the ocean. Also, I can see a lot of logical issues with that one.
Do sirens have wings?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I'm just putting it out there.
I honestly don't think that Siren should be the top of our search list, but
It isn't. It's at the bottom.
Yeah, why would a siren kill the captain in the middle of the night and not go after anyone else?
To
or
fuck me.
Lure him. What? You
What?
want a
To
siren
fuck
to fuck you?
No, to fuck me
with
over.
you?
The goddess, Kasna personally has it out for me. And I don't mean like
Why
on a.
do you think that?
She's actively like targeted me and like my loved ones before.
It's also partially my fault, so like, you know.
Naira
What?
pauses.
I think it's likely to be. She's targeted me too, so.
This is true.
Naira pauses and goes, "Hey, Ivory, who the hell are you traveling with?"
I wish I could explain.
I mean,
Armani, are you
Ivory is
normal?
by.
No.
No! Let me go back to sleep.
Okay.
Please God, clip
Who's the
that.
most normal amongst us?
You.
Amongst us?
Me?
Amongst.
Is it me? Am I
It's
the most
you.
normal person here? Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
I stole
Yeah,
a god
Naira,
prison.
I am the most.
I stole a god prison. That one is a plaything of gods. That one got possessed by the god prison thing, and you're just here.
Yeah, I'm not normal by any means, but comparatively, I mean,
And you're also here.
and I'm also here.
Okay, so, normal man. What other, theories
The
do
normal
we have,
man.
then?
It's pronounced
Normal
normals.
last name.
But
Cool. So,
normal man, it's pronounced normos.
normie.
Way to die.
No, that's the
Normie.
Psyche version. It's normie.
Oh God.
Um,
Don't call me Normie.
The Johnsons
please, God.
part 2.
Never call Nomos Normie. He will kill you on the spot.
I don't think he knows what that means. I think I can do what I want.
The confusion would drive him into a rage. Mani is not normal. Mani is the descendant of a personal servant of the god of war and has a 1 in a million impossible relationship with their fallen angel, and also was the host of a god weapon for an extended period of time. Nomos is literally just a dude who has a god who hates him.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay. So.
Armani, are you normal?
I'm normal.
Okay, so, normality aside, I can't find any stowaways.
Okay,
What
so
next?
that's...
I can go try to steal the knife. I haven't done that yet.
There's that. Gorodar's also coming to question us. If you want, we can wait on the... Actually, I assume that Gorodar would be with... The captain would be with Gorodar. So while that's happening, that might give you a window.
The captain is going to be with... Oh, well, he's interrogating. I don't... But wouldn't he probably keep the knife on him?
Well, maybe.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Naira, you also mentioned... hold on, wait. Trying to protect...
I can try and make sure.
Us during investigations.
I didn't mean literally, I just meant being able to, like, try and fucking cover for you.
Okay.
I don't do a lot of defensive. I just figure shit out. Which sucks because I seem to be very bad at figuring shit out in this position, in this situation where it seems to be.
We're all doing our best. I'm sure you are as well.
Yeah. Okay, well... Yes or no on the knife thieving? Gang.
If I need to steal the knife, I have a couple spells that can make me better at stealing.
Okay.
I don't think we have music running.
Do we not? Oh, we don't. I don't
I
know
don't
why
think
that's
we have
not
for
working.
a while.
We are in silence, but I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. I'll work on that. Continue.
I mean, if you want to try to get it, I trust it more in your hands than the captain at this point, but also don't get caught. Like, don't.
Do we think... I think there's something wrong with the music bot. I don't have the chance to mitigate it, though, so if someone else wants to play that, that's cool.
I can do it.
I don't... This is a link to the playlist that I'm trying to put in. There we go. I don't... Do you think that tomorrow he would have a reason to not keep it on him? Because if he leaves it...
I mean, you can cast Locate Object right now to figure that out.
I guess that's fair. So what is it like? Because I mean, I only really saw it in person.
I give a perfect description of it. I've seen it.
Okay. Okay, so it says it can locate a specific object known to you as long as you've seen it up close at least once. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind. Okay.
Super cursed dagger with this kind of hilt, these inscriptions, and its blade is shaped like this.
Cool. Naira is kind of quiet for a minute. For now I'm gonna have music in the background on my computer until the music starts back up on Discord. Okay. You said this was cursed, right?
You think so?
Okay, then I'm gonna categorize this under bad news. Why are there two of them?
Fuck, where?
Hey, yo?
I'm pinging two of them. I think it's because I haven't seen it up close personally. It'll default to a kind, like a category. And so if there's another thing that's very similar to it on board, then it's pinging a second one.
Did someone make a
where are they?
replica of your magic knife?
I know the direction. Neither of them are moving right now. One is towards the far end of the boat. That would be closer to the captain's quarters. The other one, I think, is on this hallway.
Can you try to get them both, or see whose places they are? At least?
I can try.
Except we can't hear you.
I want to look through my shit.
Okay,
If there's
start
one...
digging.
Yeah.
Make an investigation.
It's God. Why have I been rolling so shit today? That's not a natural one, but it's still not good. That's a 6. That's a 6.
You start digging through all your shit. You're not finding it.
Panicking. But Nomos, can you cast detect magic and see if it's nearby?
I can't see through walls.
Well,
do you want me to break a hole through your wall so I can look in your room?
Do that.
No,
You are
don't do
lucky
that.
the guards
Okay.
didn't wake up with that banging on the wall.
Yep.
That is. Maybe I hit my head when I woke up.
Sure.
There's 2. That makes sense, but I
Can
thought
you
the
try to find what rooms they are in and check back?
The
Don't like get them, but just like
figure out
find which
where they
rooms
are.
they
I
are
mean,
in.
if we've got 2 super cursed freaky daggers, I feel like I should get at least one of them to take them out of the running.
This is true.
Okay, yeah.
Focus on the one on this hallway. It might be with me. I don't know.
Okay, give me a few minutes.
Yeah.
Naira, and disappears for a minute.
Here's the thing. I was totally fucking expecting this, and I feel vindicated.
Good.
Yeah. You were expecting what?
I was
2
expecting
knives.
there to be more than one.
Vindication.
Okay. Naira disappears for a couple minutes. You kind of hear footsteps in the hallway outside, brief, quiet conversation. And then the footsteps fade, the conversation ends. Then a few moments later... Shit, okay, they almost saw me coming back in. It's not in your room. It's farther down the hall. I'm having trouble figuring out which room specifically it is after that point, but I walk past your room and it's still pointing me a different direction.
Okay. Fuck.
Why would there be another
Do we?
knife?
Do I know where?
It would make sense for them to have... I was seen disposing of it. I never told anyone why, but Mhairi was there and saw me get rid of it. I didn't do anything else. I went up and I threw the knife away. It would have indicated that maybe I had something to hide.
But this
A
was
weapon on
before.
board, which was against the rules.
That's true.
And also something that I wanted to get rid of, which means that Mhairi and anyone else who saw that would have seen it as something that they could pin on me to cause infighting.
We were not allowed to have weapons on board. The weapons are just supposed to be in our rooms at all times.
Exactly, and I didn't do that. I kept it on my person, but
That's true.
So it makes sense to me that they would have replicated it. My only question is how it... Perhaps the original made its way back on board. I don't know. But I understand why a replica would have been created, but that does put more suspicion on Mhairi.
Okay, but am I the only one that's sitting here going, how the hell would they make a replica that fast?
That's what I was
Is there a
wondering. I
spell?
mean, I know some clerics are able to
I feel like
manifest
it's not the
tools out
replica.
of
I
thin
feel
air.
like it was given to them.
What do you mean?
Psyche, although you have protection from her,
You think Macaulay's
Her dir-
I don't know if it's her specifically, but the protection probably is only you.
You are protected against, like, direct divine interaction, not the interaction of her followers.
Or people near you.
True. And I could have sworn I remembered her. Can I, like, see if I remember her any better?
Yeah,
With
sure. You can make
more context?
another history check.
Okay. What the fuck?
Hold on, wait. Can I assist this with my sorcery points?
With your sorcery points? Probably.
What the fuck?
Because I have a mod of 0 on this.
I can only add to it.
I will say,
what is the number?
you have new information. I would
Yeah.
let you roll with advantage since people are actively trying to like supplement your memory.
Okay, cool. Well,
Mhm.
then I will try again. Jesus fucking Christ. I rolled lower the second
Oh, I
time.
tried to
What did you roll?
Yeah, you did try to help me. I rolled an 8.
Oh, bud.
Well,
Yeah.
I can add 3 to that.
Okay, that's an 11.
An 11. Let me see. I'm gonna make a judgment real quick.
Yeah, that's fair.
You've attempted this before,
Yeah.
and you couldn't get it the last time. You know she's familiar. You're trying to figure out why. And you do think she's connected to the Lady of Thorns?
Yeah. Or like maybe Kasena.
Do you think she's connected to the Lady of Thorns, or do you think she's connected
I'm
to
sorry, I actually realized I cannot help you at all.
You would need over a 10.
Okay, so no.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't actually help you because I need to be able to see you.
Give
Yeah,
it
it's
some
fine.
time.
I can
and
punch
you
a
might
hole
be
in the
able to
wall.
Try again, but
Please, no.
Yeah.
punching a hole in the wall would help you in a lot of ways.
If only we had a portable hole.
I can't make that joke on stream.
God damn it. Portable hole is a magic item that you can, like, throw onto walls and shit.
No, I know.
Asa,
I know
God damn it.
I know what
It's
a
really-
portable hole is.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna move on from this one.
Are we or are we not punching a hole in the wall?
Oh,
I
wait.
can cast
Oh,
silence if we wanna put the hole in the wall.
Ivory.
Yes,
Ivory,
what?
you can cast the spell Silence.
What do you mean? To punch a hole in the wall? Then we have a hole in the wall that we can't explain and both
Mending.
damage.
We can cover it up.
Mending.
It's fine.
Mending.
Fine. Do I
Cast
have
Silence.
I don't think I have silence.
Fuck, you did at
I
some
was the one
point.
who said that I had silence.
I don't have
okay,
silence.
Ivory, cast Silence.
Yeah, I have silence.
Okay.
I've
Right.
never cast
Let me know
silence in
when
my
it's done.
life.
So you cast silence?
Yeah.
I can Bigby's hand it.
You
No,
have Bigby's
that's
hand-
worse.
That's way worse.
That is
Just
a
to punch the
5
hole in the
foot.
wall.
Yeah, that is a 5 foot hole rather than a fist
That's
size
a door.
We don't need that.
hole. Okay, have you cast Silence?
I have cast silence.
Fantastic.
All right, Nomos like and if he doesn't hear anything,
Yeah. You don't.
he's just
Sure,
gonna
make a
punch a
strength check.
hole in that fucking wall.
I would like to help you and also kicks at the wall.
Are you gonna kick
trying?
the same spot I'm punching? You can just
Yes.
like, hey, you got this. You got this.
Yeah. I am encouraging you real hard, and I can add to yours.
Okay,
You
great.
need it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking. Finally, Nomos' skill of punching wood is coming in handy.
So we make parts 8.
The strength check.
Yes.
Can I call this athletics?
Sure.
Yes.
I'm just gonna
It's a
give you a
19.
+3 just because I can.
Let's say 19 plus 9, 28.
28. The part of the wall that you hit and then a little bit around it practically just fucking dissolves.
Okay, Yeah.
Straight
You
through the
know
wall.
his fist sticking out of the fucking wall. And then
Armani and Psyche, you both
thumbs up.
probably jump.
there's just a thumbs
It's
up. and then
silent, but it's deadly.
And then you see his face just through the little hole.
All right. With
God.
that had to take some time. I, magnanimous as I am, will let Psyche re-roll, straight roll for a
Thank you,
history
darling.
check.
I would
with
like
the
to help.
assistance from Ivory.
Okay, that time it was a +4. I rolled my D4 better.
Straight out of the fucking shine.
All right.
I read that as
16.
straight out of the fucking
16
shitting.
plus 4 is a dirty 20.
No, sorry, no, it's a 12.
12
It's a
plus
12
4,
plus
16
4 is a
total.
16. Yeah.
That is over my original non-being merciful DC of 15.
Yeah.
You think about Macaulay. You think about the things that stand out to you about her. You remember, you know, the strange set of, like, the fact that she has crow's wings.
Whoa.
You think about
Yeah.
No. Because I'm thinking about the line of figures.
Congrats. You connected the dots before I could connect them for you. You remember in your dream, in the Cathedral of the Lady, a lineup of shadowed figures. And the one next to yours, waiting next in line in a dramatic bow, ready for her next performance, was the silhouette of a performer with crow's wings, dressed in a deep cloak. Haha, that's 3 hours. That's where we're ending tonight's session.
You're telling me I can kill them.
Before we go,
Yeah.
I rolled on, will I have a panic attack about this? I rolled 2. I will be having a panic attack.
You will be having a panic attack about this. And having identified Macaulay from the lineup in your dream, that is where we're going to end tonight's session. Fantastic. I love D&D. All right.
Love D&D. I hate this, though.
Fantastic.
Pause.
Macaulay
Oh.
figured out that one a little bit early. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Okay.
That was in sync on my end. I don't know if it was on yours.
It was not, but... Alright, so, with that, oh boy, we got murderers on
crucial.
board. We got followers of the Lady of Thorns
We
on
knew
board.
that we had
We got
murderers
Naira
on
on board. We got all of this. There are so many people on this fucking ship.
And Nomos is also here.
And Nomos
And Nomos
is
is
also
also
here.
here.
You got a sentient chicken on the ship. Also, I don't think she's still here, but I missed it the first time, so Mom, thank you for the tip. But regardless, we have just a couple last things before we let you go for the day. As we mentioned at the beginning of the session, you can find us on a couple different social medias. You can find us on YouTube, you can find us on Twitter, and you can find us on TikTok, all at Aldrithe D&D. Or you can look in chat where we have that convenient socials command, so you can just click on our link tree and find us elsewhere. If you'd like to connect with us on different platforms, especially if you come to Twitter, if you just tweet at me, I will respond to you. I will answer your questions about the world. I will answer your questions about settings, about the setting, and I will also be posting some cool Valentine stuff tomorrow if I have the chance to finish building it. Also, if you'd like to learn about community news and things that are going on in Aldrithe in a different way, we do have a community fan-run Discord, which has also been linked in chat by the wonderful Cryptic Glow. If you'd like to go join that and get some updates, interact with fans about theories, distribute fan art, all that good stuff, you can find it there. Whenever you're catching up, if you have any questions, you can find that information at our wiki. I don't know if we have a command for that one. We should, but
Do we have a link to the wiki?
there it is.
We do.
I prepared.
And if you'd like to come visit us on our wiki, add pages, or just read what we've already got, there's a lot of good information on there, and it's a really useful
We
resource.
need to update
someone had a
the
Macaulay
worshippers
page.
Yes,
I
I
was gonna
finally
say
get
we
to
need to
update the Lady of Thorns page for Macaulay as a known worshipper.
Mhm.
But yeah. Okay, so we are going to do a raid.
Who are we looking at?
Who are we looking at for that raid?
I wasn't really prepared.
Sorry.
My first thought...
I got some folks up that we've rated in the past.
Yeah, please go for it.
We got a couple. We got Crows of the Dam doing D&D.
I was actually going to say Crows of the Damned.
There's
They're Canadian
adventures.
and also crows.
Crows
feels
very
thematic.
relevant. Feels very
Crows.
thematically relevant. All right, sure. Then let's look to join Crows of the Damned. What are they up to?
D&D. That's not what I meant to. Hold on. They are doing D&D. I think they are on episode 6 of something.
Okay.
Stoneguard Redemption Part 2, Shadows of Memories.
I have so many questions, and I'm
Sounds-
excited to
Love
get
a
answers
good
for
title.
them.
So
Love
very
a
cool.
good
Right.
title.
Okay, so let's figure out what they're up to, because I am now deeply curious. In the meantime, though, I want you to know that if no one has told you this week, I love you very, very much, and we are so lucky to have you here on this stream, on this world. I forgot to do my second binder check, so I'm gonna bundle that in now real quick. If you're one of our friends that wears a binder, fucking self-care or else.
Check it.
Check your fucking binder. Drink water. Feed yourself, all that good stuff, because you deserve to be taken care of. You deserve to be taken care of by yourself and by others.
There is no escape.
There is no
No
escape.
escape from
Absolutely.
Quote
Fine.
Hades game.
Absolutely not. There is no escape from all of that wonderful, wonderful Aldrithe love. I hope to see you again next week, but even if we cannot see you then, I will love you anyway. Check us out on other platforms. For now, let us go spread that that fantastic, absolutely wonderful Aldrithe love to Crows of the Damned, and we will see you next
If
week.
you guys-
Woohoo!
If you guys want to spam those Toad Scream / what's their Twitter?
Fungal Twitch.
Fungal
Well,
Twitch
yeah,
emotes
Toad
in
Scream is
chat.
different
Spread
Yeah,
that
Toad
love
Scream is
for
Toad Scream
artists.
is portraits,
background.
but Fungal Twitch
Oh,
is
yes,
emotes.
sorry.
Yeah. Fungal Twitch, if you want to spread those, plug those, that'll be great. I'm running out of time. Spread that wonderful Aldrithe love. We love you very dearly.
Love you
I hope
guys.
to see you next week. Raid!
Bye.